I wasn't getting hard at him. I was getting hard.
We are live. All right. Well, now we just vibe for a little bit because we just to hang out. But yeah, we're just talking about Theo Von and the tits.
Tits.
That was the wait, and also I didn't even look at the owlbear yet. What is this?
What do you? It's art. What do you?
So as you can see,
it's art.
What do you mean?
It's Arthur. Yeah.
It's Arthur. He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
Why is he in a bikini though?
Why not?
But wouldn't that imply that there are parts of him that need to be covered at the beach?
No.
Demure.
I mean, do owls?
Church girl,
like,
go to church.
He's body
and
posy.
read
He
the
is body
Bible.
posy, yes.
So, like, how chickens have chicken breasts, do owls have, like, parts of meat?
Do you know that
would
there's
be,
some
like...
chickens that, like, their breast is so big they have to, like, wear a sling around it and it looks like
I'm
a
looking
bra.
that up.
Like a binder?
Chicken boobs.
Theo Von had a joke about eating owl.
Oh yeah, because we were actually talking about it. That's illegal to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honestly, I haven't really now.
You did it.
Oh, can someone go and check to see if all the audio is good? Actually, I think I might be able to check that myself. I go here.
Pepsi Man.
If anyone's
Pepsi
watching,
Man.
I'm not sponsored by McDonald's, and neither are we. But
Go on.
McDonald's is fire.
What is this? There are worse things I could have sent.
What the
And
fuck?
yet,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the tits.
Here. Let me...
Oh my god!
Hold
Why?
on. Everyone just stay there for one more set.
That's an owl listening to. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
As far as I can tell,
I have to. I need to know.
I
what
think
it
the
says.
audio's good.
Just for one. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nico. I don't know what that says. Hold on.
I can't figure it out either.
It says,
Too
hello,
long.
I imagine you're trying to come up with a chicken breast joke. I'll give you a minute.
I really don't enjoy what just flashed on screen for about once. that made me very uncomfortable.
I don't like it.
Oh, I did find the
What
chickens
is
with
worse?
bras, though. I did find the chickens with
What
bras.
is the tag?
Yes, it's a real thing.
It is. Here, I will...
what kind of bras do they wear?
Hey guys, we're gonna be playing D&D
Victoria's
eventually, but first we
Secret.
gotta investigate these chickens. Oh, there they are. Wait, what? Why?
Yeah.
But
If their breast is like too big and it drags on the ground.
But
they'll,
they don't have
Honestly,
like.
slay,
But like.
slay, serve, work.
Work.
Do any of you guys like sweet tea, or am I crazy?
They're good.
It's like fine.
I haven't had enough to form an opinion.
I like the sign behind it that says spoiled hens make better eggs.
Aw, that's cute.
How did we
There's
get
someone
here?
drinking
I
all the
love that.
calories
I
like
can't
me.
wait for the tonal shift that will come.
Oh, yeah.
You
I was
know,
about to say, I
talking
love
about
talking
boobs.
about chicken breasts.
Don't
with
worry,
no
guys.
intense
Me
half-
nor my
Your
character.
friend is dying.
So yeah, so everybody, to anybody that's watching right now, Kate was able to join us. Her schedule finally lined up, and it's wonderful. And so we're gonna pivot into the Exorcism, which is gonna be a ton of fun. So if you were excited to watch her's little journey into the terrifying tavern, you have to wait until next week because tonight the energy is going to be harsh. It's gonna be harsh energy, and it's gonna be really fun. I think, honestly, I'm getting good vibes. I'm getting very good vibes.
Is that lipstick?
Lipstick.
I pacified him.
This looks like
Oh.
the wall of a middle
God.
school stall.
Yeah,
Hold on.
and
I gotta...
Oh, the nails.
Wait, no, we gotta
Yeah.
the
give. Wait,
acrylics. Arthur with acrylics.
I'm late for my serving shift.
Do you like his hoop earrings?
we gotta give him rings. Hold on, wait.
On the feet?
Yeah, he doesn't have hands. Well, I guess he
You
has
guys see
acrylics.
the acrylics
I
on
guess
his
he has
wings?
acrylics on his
Drawing does
wings.
not,
So.
but Arthur has hands.
Yes,
Yes.
love the boots.
But,
Slay the house, boots down.
but I think Arthur canonically doesn't have hands.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
He just has wings.
Oh. Because...
No!
Daddy! What?
It's a little tattoo.
What does it say?
I hate that. Everybody, to quote this right here, man, I hate this. This isn't great either, but this is the primary
on.
Guys, he
problem.
already wants to kill Arthur. Let's not add more
I'm
to
changing
fuel
it
the
to
fire.
Pappy. Pappy.
Is that better? Is
I thought you
that
said never
better?
change
I don't think that's
Poppy.
better.
How does that make any? Hey guys, if you, this is
Wait, but I have a question. Okay, so Arthur does not have hands. Does Reika have hands?
Yes.
Reika
Yes.
fights with a sword.
Yeah, Reika has hands.
Is Reika a bird?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh
you're-
my god, wait. For
I'm
a
done.
second I
Your
thought you meant
Reika, your daughter Reika.
The character that you play in our other game, Kate, you know Reika?
Hold on. I thought you meant Rahi for a second.
Oh,
I
that's
thought you
fair.
meant
That's fair.
Rahi because we were talking about this world, and I was like, Rahi.
Rocky has
Sorry.
hands.
Ugh.
She loves to
Rika, undefined. Who knows?
She got wing hands.
Ambiguous.
Yeah, ambiguous.
Ambiguous hands.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Please.
Yes. Run to the bath. Everyone run to the
piss
bathroom.
squirrel.
Everyone get water, and then we're gonna hop into it.
Are we live?
Yes, we have been live for the last 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Amazing.
Hello, everybody that's watching. By the way, we really do appreciate you being here. Appreciate you holding out for 6 minutes and
Welcome
30
to the
seconds.
table, everybody.
Yes, welcome to the table, indeed.
Welcome to the table. We're so happy you're here. Like,
Yeah.
I know, listen, Kate has said that she's fine with Arthur dying, but I know the rest of us are like, please, 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 no, not our bird boy.
Is
That bird-
everyone just like comfortable with their character dying because we're all ready to play other characters?
Oh, yeah. Also, it's the build I went with. I have to be comfortable with him dying because he's gone unconscious 3 times in our game so far.
This is true.
Like, sad, but I'd rebuild.
Yeah.
We can rebuild.
It's always the way. You're like, like if you're failing 2 death saves, you're like, everyone else is like,
Oh yeah, I have to move that from secret chat to memes and media.
yes, 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 yes.
Drew, I need to. This is the vibe. Copy,
All right.
image, copy, image,
Copy
Paste.
image.
paste.
I
All
like
right.
that beat you were throwing down, Darbs.
What is this?
This is my babbling.
That was me the first time that I messed with Record, because Record went down in the first combat, and I was like, we're all
literally.
good, we're all cool.
Yeah, and then Gracie went down shortly after him.
We play this game a lot.
It was not the first combat, it was the second. Because the first combat, you stomped. And then I was like, I ain't bet.
yes,
You you don't want a long rest? Okay.
Truly, yeah.
I
Okay.
have a present for you.
Yes. Speaking about presents for people and things that are unexpected, are we all ready to play some D&D?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, and yes. Also, by the way, Gab is going to be getting here. Her will be joining us sometime around like 9:15 probably. So when that happens, we're going to take a break because all the cameras are going to get messed up. It's going to be hilarious, and I'm going to have to reorganize all of that. But it's going to be a ton of fun.
It's gonna be like during Arthur's 3rd death saving throw.
Probably
truly.
going to join. I'll be like, and Arthur, as the breath leaves your lungs. Oh, hi, Gab. Okay, quick break. Just immediately
Gab's
just
here.
pivot.
Pin in that. Put a pin in that.
But with all that, we all want to play some D&D?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
And yes.
Please.
Then,
Yes, sir.
is there anything else that wants to be said before we get started?
Ooh, let's go.
Just,
Go
you know,
New York
another
Yankees.
thank you to
Let's go,
whoever's
Yankees.
watching.
How about the Mets?
Go.
How about the
Fuck
Mets,
the Mets,
baby?
Fuck the Mets. Sorry.
Go
Fuck
Phillies.
the Mets.
Then, okay.
Yay, Phillies.
The Phillies are all right. Then with that, how about a deep and cleansing breath before we hop into it? Sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, please join me. Oh, excellent, wonderful.
Sensational.
We're ready, baby.
It's just the ball. Hell
go.
yes, we
Here we
are.
go.
I
I
love the
can't breathe
energy.
because of my allergies, so I just burped instead.
You are totally cool. You
As
are
you should.
totally good. And
I'm so proud.
with that, everything after that burp is canon. Let me start the music.
Oh.
Kate, sister Kate, how have your allergies been?
Ass.
Okay, me too.
Absolutely whooping my ass.
Yeah, it sucks.
A quick summary of what brought us here. And I'll just summarize Arthur's part of it just so you're fully in the loop. A message was received from Eden, a message which both you and Lawman received. Lawman was so infuriated by this message that he, for lack of a better term, had a tantrum and tore your body apart from the inside, almost killing you. you were thrown into a state of unconsciousness, and you're able to remember only spotty things past that. You remember pain, constant pain, and then you remember a tall building of white marble, and then you remember a golden statue with Eden's face on it, and then you remember a figure in a brown cloak approaching you, then like a loud, deafening sound of fire, and then peace.
Oh, Lord.
With all of that, you understand that you've been losing time. You've been basically fading in and out of consciousness. And without your eyes even opening, you wake up, and you're back in this moment in a second. Would you mind if we took a quick dive into your subconscious before we handled your conscious mind?
Sure.
Okay.
I should have pulled up Eden's letter before. But waking up consciously, I think Arthur is very disoriented and confused, and very, I think, like, only focused on the very basic sort of instincts and needs, like nothing super complex, but just like protection, safety, and I think also some anger towards Lawman, just like a deep frustration of not having control and kind of being in this state of like controlled by Lawman and his reactions, and how Arthur got that letter from Eden and had so much like emotion, and then it was just boom, like Lawman shutting it down. So I think Arthur wakes up, and it's a very like slow waking up.
As you kind of begin to come back, like, you know, your eyes kind of begin to open, and you realize suddenly that, like, as you kind of open up your beak to like kind of take in some air, you realize that you've been hit with a very minor water breathing spell, and you realize that you're underwater in this moment.
Oh my god.
And you realize that you're currently, now you look up and you're able to see sunlight peering through a skylight window, but you realize that you've essentially been moved from the Triple S Tavern, and now you're in another location. And as you kind of like start, it's kind of like that, like, this is the worst hangover you've ever had, essentially, where you're just kind of like, it's eyes open, eyes closed, 10 minutes pass, and you're just kind of pulling yourself back to your conscious mind, okay?
Can I look around to see if I see anyone else?
Yes, you can. I'm actually not going to have you make a check for that, because as you open your eyes and as you peer out of the water, it's obscured by the ripples and the sunlight, kind of like when you're underneath a pool and you're looking out to like the people walking around the pool. You're able to see a figure standing at the side of the pool looking directly down at you. Can I get a quick, now I'm going to ask for a perception check.
Okay. That's gonna be a 17.
Perfect. Can I then also get an investigation check from you real quick?
Yes. That is a 7.
That's a 7. You beat a 5. As you look up and out of the water, you see a figure casting a shadow down onto you as your eyes are kind of like opening and closing. And the terrifying part of it that you are able to see is that you see their body has no legs. It seems like a torso growing out of the floor. Their torso and their arms bulging, constantly shifting, and for their head, you do not see the facial features of a normal humanoid face, but you're able to see a skull where their head should be. And you realize right now that you're looking at Lawman. But as you kind of blink and this figure isn't going away and you continue to stare at them through the rippling water, you realize that's not possible as you can feel the star almost tugging deeper into your chest. And you realize that in this moment, you're looking at a hallucination of Lawman. And in this moment, if you want, you can speak to Lawman.
Yeah, Arthur, very rowdy and hallucinating. I'm gonna look at Lawman and be like, "You're such a fucking child."
You're able to see the figure kind of like just kind of like snap and kind of like look over and kind of like loom over the water as you realize that this figure is not fearful of the water right now because like it's not a physical being, and so space and how people operate might get a little bit weird, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
As Lawman kind of like looms around again, like face and body obscured by the water, you're able to kind of hear him go, "Least I'm not gallivanting around pretending to be a pirate."
Is that? Are you referring to me?
Well,
Or-
of course I am.
Why do you call it pretending?
Because I'm not sure if you were a cartographer, a shipper, some kind of merchant, maybe a pirate itself. You were just pissing around with Eden for God knows how long. Now, I'll cut you some slack. You were trying to do right by her. And I feel like we're the same in that regard. We're both just trying to do the best by Eden. But you wasted so much of her time. And that's hard for me to forgive.
Who the fuck is she to you?
Give me an insight check.
That's good. 18.
Lawman is still angry about what was in that letter. It seems like that wasn't just some kind of lashing out about this. It seems like this is something that actually affected him.
Okay.
And you're able to recognize, I'm gonna say with an 18, genuine, like, concern. Like, this doesn't seem like an act that he's putting on. Like, this might be confusing, but he actually seems concerned and furious in this moment. As he answers your question, goes like, "Look, Eden is up shit's creek. You and I both know it.
Whose fucking fault is that?
Her own. If she would have just stayed put, things would be going a lot better for her. But now you had to put these ideas in her head about how the world's supposed to work, about what she deserves, about what her life's supposed to be."
Oh, how dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I?
How dare you? Now, what do you think R.O.A.C.H.Y is gonna do when he figures out Eden can't grow anything green? What do you think's gonna happen then?
Wait, who? Who did you say?
Give me a quick history check.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that person is. Sorry. I wasn't sure if I just misheard. 13?
13? I'm gonna say you would know this because you are a druid. R.O.A.C.H.Y is a druid himself. And R.O.A.C.H.Y is the leader of the slaver isle known as Tangleroot.
Okay.
He is the one in charge of commanding the enslaved druids to basically grow the food and wood necessary for the Fist, because, as said before, the Fist is a mountain range in the sea, which is incapable of growing anything.
So they're there to make things grow in an inhospitable environment, basically.
Yes, and I will also just give you this for free. You already know this. Eden is a desert druid. You are very confused as to how Lawman would know that information.
Okay. why are you talking about her like she means anything to you? Not to mention the fact that you're the one who hopped on our ship and fucking put her there.
Lawman begins kind of his sandy form kind of moving around the pool, his shadow kind of circling around you. And he just says, I wouldn't exactly expect her to have a conversation with me willingly. And I explained everything to her as clear as I possibly could. And still, she resisted. And I gave her radio and good food and a feather bed, and still she resisted. Well, she certainly has her mother's stern-headedness.
No. You know, we've known each other for, a time. And having possessed me, I feel like, we have hold on. I need to change the music. It's too bad. I feel like, we don't have to hide things from each other. So, is she like your kid or something?
He stops and he thinks for a good long while. And then he says, right now, Arthur, I think it's really clear that we've been honest with each other up to this point. Because I'm willing to accept the fact that I'm a slaving, thieving, murdering bastard that's been doing this for a hell of a lot longer than you have, cunt. But the one thing that I've never done to you is I've never lied to you. Because Yassa's 6 spirals is the best lay I've ever had. Is it so hard to believe that myself, well, before this shifting, shitting form, well, I was a beautiful elven man, wasn't I?
Well, Arthur's just gonna laugh. Is that
Infuriated. He is infuriated.
yeah. In Arthur's mind, it's like this entire time he just expected Lawman to be like, and the more he's gotten to know Lawman, it's just very out of character, but also I think very exactly who he would expect Lawman to be. To feel like he has entitlement to this person who clearly has no interest in being in his life, and then putting all of his problems on her to be like, you're my kid, like, why don't you listen to me?
Yeah, mom didn't raise you right, let me raise you right, even if you don't want anything to do with the both of us, yeah.
Yeah, it's just very funny. And then Arthur's definitely very intrigued about the elven thing. Yeah, but Arthur just kind of laughs after Lawman says that. Well, sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you're not quite dad of the year, you know?
Well then, I can say I'm trying harder than Yassa does.
Is it any wonder that Eden left?
Immediately.
I
Oh, what's up?
Oh no, you're good.
Immediately his
saying-
form, like in this subconscious, in this like hallucination, shifts, and now it's like it now basically the sunlight that's shining into the pool is now blocked out by a sandstorm, which is formed into two sharp eyes and a toothy sandy maw, just like snapping at the water, and is now just yelling at you as the water ripples around you. Do you say anything else?
I didn't put those ideas in her head. She left because she wanted to leave. I can't make her do anything she doesn't want to do.
Yeah, devilish snapping.
We've been honest this whole time, so sorry for some harsh honesty. You might not want to hear it.
Lawman drops the accent he's been practicing and goes, "You want to know harsh honesty? I need your body more than you do."
For what? To get her back? There has to be something. You're doing more than that.
He just kind of looks around for a bit. Give me a quick insight check.
Okay. I'm gonna flip my coin. I rolled the same thing twice.
What'd you roll?
I rolled. That's a 6. I rolled a 3, and then I rolled another 3 plus 3. That's 6.
I mean, you're just roasting him so good. He's just furious. This man is stuttering. He just can't keep up.
Arthur is very. Arthur feels very like. What do you want from me after all of this? If you were gonna take my body, then just take it already. Like, why are you playing around? You're just wasting my time, you're wasting your time.
You can see the face, kind of like the mouth closes and the eyes kind of like just focusing on you as he goes, "Well, you got that right. 'Cause it's not fun anymore. And I've got better things to do than piss around for 2 months while you pal around with your soft, heaven-bound buddies."
Can I see anything else that's around me in the water?
Give me
Any way of...
give me a quick perception check.
Okay. I just want to know where I am and if anyone else is nearby. Perception, that's a 17.
Flat D20. You're able to see several figures walking around the room that you are in, kind of like their shadows casting down on the sand, and you would have to assume that these figures are real. Like, you'd have to assume like these are real people. Like, this hallucination is not being seen by anybody because they probably would have acted at this point, but there are like other people in this room right now.
Okay. And I can't tell who any of the people are. Is it too like distorted?
No, the hallucination is blocking your vision currently. There's just no way of telling.
Okay. Can I tell at all if the water is like subduing Sandman at all? Or Lawman, sorry. Lawman at all? Like,
you can tell right now that so I'll give you a couple things for free. Lawman right now inside of your body is protected from the water. If Lawman was outside of your body, this wouldn't be great for him. You realize that the reason that you're able to be lucid and that you're able to like kind of think this clearly, and that because you're kind of like slowly waking up, is because you were placed in this like healing, calming water after being so grievously injured.
Okay.
Without this water, the pain and probably the stressors would come back to you almost instantly. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So I was considering breaking out of the water, but I want to double check that wouldn't like release him in any way, or like if the water was...
No. Because he's still gonna be inside of your like as long as the star is still on you, he's in your body. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, me see. Sorry, I'm checking all the spells I have. You can.
You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave and just try and break out of whatever water case I'm in.
Excellent. Before you do that, may Lawman say one more thing, or would you just interrupt him no matter what he has to say?
He can say anything. I'm mostly doing this just because, like, after saying, like, you're wasting my time, I'm wasting your time, Arthur's kind of ready to be, like, jump back into action. But, Lawman can absolutely finish what you're saying.
As you begin to cast that Thunder Wave, the last thing you hear is actually a question from Lawman.
Mm-hmm.
And the question that he asks you is, "It's settled then. Any last words?"
Ye, and I cannot stress this enough. Aw. And then I cast a spell.
As you cast Thunder Wave, the water explodes out of this small pool. Let me change over to the owlbear map very quickly.
Okay.
Make sure the music
Sorry, I
sounds
just
all
saw the
cool.
bird.
Also, by the way, excellent job, Kate. Wonderful. We love that.
Holy fucking shit, that was so good.
Thank you!
We're going to
God
pop.
damn it. Arthur did not come here to fuck around.
Now,
Oh wait, we see this map.
Arthur, if you care to look to the upper right corner of this owlbear map, this is where you are currently as the water explodes out of this private pool, this private room you're in. Your hallucination dissipates and your eyes are now clear, wide, and open. Give me 1 second here. Perfect. As that happens, immediately you see the two white gowns that were in the room with you, who are not on the map, and I'll explain that later, immediately look over to you, and they notice that you are currently up and you're conscious. Do you make any kind of like sound as you do this? Well, I mean, it's an immediate like, but is there any kind of like, do you cry out for help as the water just kind of leaves the pool?
Hold on. Yeah, I think when the water crashes out, I don't know if I'd be yelling help, but I do want to try and get the attention of anyone I know. So I might just kind of look around, and also kind of just take a second, because I'm sure, like, there's pain and stuff that's coming back. So I think I'd kind of just, like, splash out and then take a few moments to, like, regain my breath.
The fact that you are able to kind of like use your wings to like and kind of like paddle over to like some steps as one of the white gowns rushes over, kneels next to you, picks you out of the water and places you there. You're able to see shaved head tattoo around like his temples and like his temples and forehead. You're able to see this man is clearly a priest, and you know the white gowns are basically it's a blanket term for all of the holy people working within this district. As you begin to feel the worst pain you've ever felt throughout the entirety of your chest and your stomach.
Okay.
So I'm not going to lie to you right now. I'm just making sure I get my words very particular here. This is worse than when Lawman caused you to spit up sand or kind of like beat you around a little bit. This feels like he's taking your guts and wringing them within your body in an attempt to destroy you as quickly as possible. The white gowns rush over to you and immediately just see you move, and then immediately you stop moving because of, you basically go into shock instantaneously.
Get back in the water, dude.
Arthur's gonna try and be like, because Lawman's still listening, he's gonna try and be like, no, I'm strong bird. He's gonna be like, yeah. Yeah.
Lawman says nothing as you just
I
feel
didn't take it.
the pain. The white gowns kneel next to you, and immediately you see golden light begin to focus on you. They're going to hit you with a couple cure wounds, and you realize that these cure wounds do not alleviate your pain. They do not give you any hit points back, as you recognize that Lawman is destroying your body faster than these people can heal it.
Get back in the water!
One of them cries out and goes, "The water, no!" As the pool is just empty now, as the thunder wave just took all the water out. As one of them goes, "Get Mary now! Something is very wrong!" And one of them gets up and sprints out of the room. As sprints out of the room, maybe like a minute goes by, the longest 60 seconds of your life, and then you are able to then see this figure, who I'll pull up really quickly. I think there we go. You are able to see this figure, tall, 6.5 feet tall, rush into the room through 2 golden doors and immediately kneel next to you. And you watch as Mary goes, she goes, "Evacuate the temple now!" And just shouts to the white gowns. The white gowns get up, they kind of like bow and just rush and begin pulling people out of the bathhouses in the rooms, as you just see crowds and crowds of people begin to flood out as she picks you up in her ginormous arms, just because like how tall she is, and begins rushing you out of this bathhouse and over in this direction here. Any words to this tall succubi woman as you are speaking to her, as you are being carried by her?
I like your horns.
She goes, "Thank you. Now is not the time for compliments, though." She looks down at you and goes, "My name is Mary, and we're going to get this demon out of you, okay?" And she kind of like, she looks for any kind of like sign of life from you, basically.
Arthur is pretty speechless, like from pain, but just kind of. There's a expression of relief, as much as can be expressive this time, at hearing from her that she's going to try to get Lawman out, or just make the pain stop.
Awesome. And with bedside manner, she looks down at you and goes, "We've done this many, many times before. You're going to be fine." Give me an insight check.
Doubt.
Hold on, I really want to low, terrible. I rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1. This woman knows exactly what's going
back.
on. You're going to be okay.
I
And you can put your coin back, yeah.
The most competent doctor.
This woman knows what's going. You are in the best hands you've ever been in right now. As she is running you over towards this like ginormous, and you remember that gold statue of Eden, you're able to look and you see a tall, 30-foot tall gold statue with Eden's face on it. Rushing and begins rushing you over to one of the altars before it, and looks at you and goes, "Arthur, this is very important. I need you to think of your friends."
Okay.
In this moment, you can think of 5 people. I would can you please name the 5 people that you think of?
I think about
The bagel guy from down the street, the newspaper boy,
The milkman, of course.
Jabber Joe Jabber.
think about that good little turtle man. I think about one of the first people that I met after the shipwreck. Her. I think about Olive, who took us in. I think about Kaori, who with all of her little shinies and stuff. I think about Rhyme, with his intense and very powerful magic. And I think about Yorda, protecting us. And those are the 5 people who come to mind. Mary
kind of swipes like a bunch of gold to the feet of the to the statue of Eden, sweeps all the gold off the table, puts you on the center of the altar. People rushing by you now, just like not sure what's going on. They're just being ushered out by all of the attendants of this building. As they begin to rush out, you watch as she goes and begins speaking Infernal. You've heard Eden speak this language many times, and you watch as above you watch a pentagram form of pink and golden light that then ripples, splits into 2, and then sticks to the ground to the left and the right of Mary. and you watch as they are planted on the ground. It begins to kind of almost bubble or shake with like water in some kind of way. And we're going to cut away from Arthur for 1 second as Olive, her, Rhyme, and Cowrie. As all of you guys, present company, you had your run-in with Rahi. You were traveling around Ubhav. You worked up the courage to speak with Gretel Shoestare and walk into the Triple F Tavern. And as you take your first steps down the tunnel of the Screaming Beast, you begin to sink into the floor. At your feet, a pentagram flower, pink and gold, begins to bloom, and within its area, you're able to see kind of like cool and refreshing water begin to kind of like bubbling and like kind of touching your feet, and you notice like it rapidly goes from like the soles of your feet to your ankles to your knees to your hips, and you just begin to rapidly start falling into the floor. Anything said as you guys are falling?
Hold our table.
Tell Rahi we'll be back.
We didn't
He's
choose
gonna be
this.
so mad.
This isn't our fault.
I will charge you all a late fee. As you guys are, as you sink into the floor, you hear like footsteps running around like through the water, kind of like muffled from the kind of like muffled because the water-esque portal happening. Now you hear like it's kind of like people getting kind of like rustled out of the place, and you're actually able to hear just the hooting of an owl. As you guys are submerged into water very quickly, and then quickly re-emerge up, and your feet slam onto the ground. Yorda.
Yes.
A heavy sleeper.
Yes.
You are snoozing and cruising, and I'm sorry.
I popped the Zan, guys. My bad.
I'm just gonna railroad you guys to get into this fight, just so we can get this show on the road, baby. I would assume does Yorda snore, Nico?
Probably.
Snoring
Probably
Like a
bit.
fucking chainsaw.
honk shoo me. You are sleeping like a baby, and as you just kind of like and roll over off of the bed, and it just kind of instinctively as a cat, you are startled because you are immediately submerged in water, and then when you just kind of like wake up, you are now in a completely different temple, which you've never been to in your life, and you are surrounded by your soaking wet friends and Arthur on the floor.
I have grumpy Garfield face because I'm so
Grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat.
what the fuck? And I see my friends.
Do
and I'm like, okay. I'm not by myself.
Okay.
Yes, what's up? You guys can speak for a moment if you wish.
Do we see Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur's on the table right now, kind of like fighting and wriggling, like wincing in pain, essentially, as Mary is over him, casting some kind of like infernal magic. As you notice the portals beneath you, like the portals beside you, and as they fade and they disappear into like kind of like wisps of smoke and mist.
Can I recast Bless?
I mean, fuck it, we ball. I'll say that your bless is still active from last time.
Well, I want to change the people who are
Oh,
blessed.
yeah, sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit Arthur, Mary, myself, and oh no!
Come on, pick the dodgeball teams. Favorite. Pick your favorite.
Give it to me twice.
I'm gonna do Yorda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I see how it is. That's fine.
While Rhyme does that, I'm gonna cast Aid, and I'm gonna cast it at Arthur, Rhyme, and Olive. You each get your current hit points and maximum hit points increased by 5 for 8 hours.
Wait,
Ooh.
what?
Your current hit points and your maximum hit points increased by 5
Hog.
for 8 hours.
Thank you.
Oh.
Does that work for me?
I will say yes. So you can increase your current
Yay.
HP and max HP by 5.
Nice.
Let's go.
And I want to real quick give Arthur Bardic Inspiration.
Aw.
I'll say When I said this, I didn't realize you didn't have hands, so it was for your feet probably. You realize that there is a scrap of purple ribbon tied around your ankle,
Aw,
and you have bardic inspiration.
thank you.
Perfect.
Mage armor on myself.
Mage armor.
Smart.
Got it.
Smart.
With all of that, is that all the spell casting stuff people want to do before we hop into it?
Can I do another one?
If you want to, yes.
I'm gonna run up to Arthur, not really knowing too much about what's going on, but we're in a temple, and I know he got a demon in him, so fuck it. I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on Arthur.
Okay. Good and evil on Arthur. All right.
To tell you what that does or not yet.
Why don't you tell the class?
Okay. Until the spell ends, Arthur is protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Since they're already possessed, they have advantage on any saving throw to resist charm, frighten, or possession from the demon.
Baller. Absolutely
Holy
incredible.
shit, that's
Wonderful.
amazing.
Yes. So
That is amazing.
Yorda, you rush over, and Mary begins. You're able to watch her fingers, like the tips of her beautifully manicured nails. They start dragging through space and carving a star opposite the pentagram lodged in Arthur's chest. And she begins that. What do you do to cast this on Arthur in this moment?
I'm going to just put both my hands. Probably one, because Arthur's small and my hands are big. One hand on Arthur's little chest, and just kind of obviously not electrocute Arthur, but give a little zap to her right, probably on top of where the or next to the star, the sheriff star is.
Mary looks over to you as you do that, and is like, "A godly man is welcome in the temple," and begins just kind of as the star gets carved, as you cast that, is there anything else that people want to do?
I'm going to expend 1 sorcery point to get my first level spell slot back.
Okay, sounds good. Excellent. Anything else?
I want to cast Kill the Game Master.
Okay. I failed my saving throw. Shit.
Break
Awesome.
into your house.
I want to release carbon dioxide into the home of the jam.
Oh my god!
As
Call Horizon and black out his area again.
someone get
You
that
just
witch
do
on the
it-
line. Get
You know
Raven
the
going
movie
there.
Unfriended? We just cyberbully him.
Could you imagine my camera cuts out, it cuts back on, and I'm putting my hands in a blender? Anyway, that is
I
a scene
will
from the
say-
movie, by the way.
I will say, Arthur, if you break free of the possession, or I don't know, the thing works, then the spell has new effects for you. So if it happens, we'll cross that bridge.
Killer. Okay, with all of that, you watch as Mary takes this star that she's carved into the air, as she says, "There is no time to wait for Galadriel. We will have to do this on our own."
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay. I have complete faith in you.
Guys, have you known that she's done this a bunch of times? We're all good.
We found out that she was fucking lying.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
As she causes the star to become larger, she presses it down so that the center is lodged, so that the pentagram is at the center of the star. The star is basically the essentially the infernal star runes that she just made are on your chest now, Arthur, and she begins to close them off in a way to try to snip the connection between this star and your soul as it begins to touch onto this infernal metal that's lodged in your chest. I need everyone here to make a DC 14 strength saving throw. As immediately as the energy makes contact, a wisp of sand comes out and presses up against all of you.
Nice.
Arthur and Yorda add a D4.
I don't need it.
I had a D4 as well.
I don't need it. I'm so strong.
I don't need it, but
I got a natural 20!
Nat 20.
Yeah!
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Go!
18.
And then Arthur, you can roll this if you want, but you don't have to roll this because it's coming
okay.
from you.
Cool.
I got a 23.
Did everybody pass?
What was the DC?
14.
Yeah, I passed.
As it's like a wall of sand hits all of you as you all kind of brace yourselves. Calorie has a nat 20. You just jump behind Yorda real quick.
Nice.
as it's blasted up against you, as you realize that the process has begun to separate this star from Arthur's soul and remove Lawman. Now, with that, we're gonna make a deal, okay?
Oh God.
A deal.
I'll make that deal.
I'll make that deal. Deal or
It's a
no
good
deal.
deal. It's a good deal.
Now, I'm gonna be totally fair here and read this verbatim how I wrote it, okay?
Oh, fuck.
Mary is trying to get the star off, and she's going to use some very powerful magic to do so. However, Lawman is more powerful than you all expected, as you learned last session. She has a +10 to Arcana, which is what she's going to use to make these checks. The DC to remove the star without harming Arthur is a 25. Her roll is flat. Currently, it is flat. Basically, like, with no help, it's just one roll +10. She's got to get a 15 or higher.
And bless. No, bless doesn't count
Bless
for that,
only
right?
applies to attack rolls and saving throws.
Yes.
Tough.
But here are your options if you guys want to help her out. Well, number one, again, we can just roll one die, and that is left up to me and my amazing rolls, so we can see about that.
No.
Number two, if everyone who can do so gives up one first-level spell slot right now and contributes their magical energy to Mary's ceremony,
Absolutely.
it will give Mary advantage on the roll.
I'll do it first. I have the most spell slots.
There's more. There's still door 3.
But wait, there's more.
With this, we will roll one extra die, and you all get to decide who rolls that dice. I will roll one dice, and you will roll one dice if you choose to all give up one first-level spell slot. The third option here, if everyone here who has the ability to do so gives up all of their third-level spell slots to Mary right now, it will remove the star from Arthur immediately with no check necessary. With that, I will give you guys some time to deliberate. And I'm going to sit back.
Question?
Yes, what's up?
I don't have third level spells. Can I give
Same.
up more lower level spells?
Well, I said that everyone that's able, because I understand that, like, I think some
Okay.
people here don't have third
I
level
don't have
spells.
any third
I
level
think
either.
it's just all in.
Yeah,
I also have 3rd level.
If you guys want to give up all, and again, this is, I think
everybody?
anyone that can give up third level spells, who has spell slots available, has to give them up for that to work.
Okay.
No, we gotta fight this
Oh,
dude.
like collectively.
Yes,
Okay, I
collectively.
understand,
As in,
I
if
understand.
Olive burned, I think you both have all your, if Olive burned those 2 slots and Arthur burned those 2 slots, it would just come off immediately.
No, we gotta fight this
I mean,
dude.
Do we only get
do
one
three.
shot at this? Like, if we try the first one and it fails, do we get it?
If
Let's
this,
save-
well, there's a 4th option, but the 4th option is if you guys fail and this doesn't work, and we'll get
Yeah, so
there
how
when we
many,
get
how
there.
many tries do we get?
How many tries do you get? You either.
I have an interesting question.
Yes, what's up?
Because of the spell I cast, would that help Mary at all? Try to break the possession?
Yeah.
You know what?
The wording is because of on Arthur, but I don't know.
You know,
Rich.
here's what I'll say right now, because you guys have a lot of planning for that. Nico, roll 1d4 for me.
Aw, bitch. Little dice, don't fail me now. Roll the 1. I'm flipping my coin.
You can't flip a coin for a d4 roll.
Oh wait, a
Damn
D4?
Yeah, a D4.
I rolled a D6. My bad. Oops. I debated. I rolled another 1.
You're roll another 1. Okay, the DC has just been lowered to a 14, as you are going to give 1 point of essentially bless to Mary in this moment. So if you guys choose to roll this dice, you guys have to roll a 14 or higher on the die.
Okay.
Okay.
We can do it. Let's start with the first level spells because we still have to fight this guy.
Yeah, I will say, because I did hear some. You get 1 shot at this.
Ooh. What if we give up all the 1st level spells? What happens?
If you eat, no.
She
So
gets advantage.
If you give up 1 first level spell slot each, it's not all first level spells. It's just 1 first level spell slot each, or the highest level that you currently have. Like in terms of if you only have cantrips, you give up a first level. Like, you know what I'm talking about. So.
Okay.
And that gives her advantage, or she can roll 2, or we can roll 1 and she can
I
roll
will
1?
roll 1, and you guys will roll 1.
Okay.
There's a fear burp.
You may deliberate. I'm gonna crack open a liquid death. So
I think we should go with the first level spell slot.
I agree.
I think so.
Well, also Arthur, you get the final say because it's your body, it's your character.
I was thinking about it. I would rather we do the first level.
Okay.
Just because, like I said before, if it doesn't go like well for me, I'd be more okay with that than if I got unpossessed and then you guys got hurt. You know?
Okay.
You're
Like,
saying
if we
you
can
don't
minimize
want this whole party
damage.
to become zombies?
I
Unpossessed zombies?
would like
That's so
to
cool.
avoid it.
So then, with that, then who is gonna roll for us?
Who rolls the best?
I'll do it if everyone's too afraid.
I feel
Look at
confident.
you.
We can
Oh,
go
no.
around. We can
Well,
take
no,
turns.
I think we get one shot.
you get one.
one
So
shot.
one of you
Oh,
rolls
one
one
shot.
dice. Yes.
What
Yeah.
if the four of us do rollies to see who does it?
You can do that. Yeah, however you want to
Sure,
decide. But
yeah.
one of you is rolling a die.
Rollies?
No, I feel like that's gonna jinx us. No.
What if we
I'm confident.
should we roll a d6?
That might be better.
Or a
Yeah,
D4.
Roll a
Like-
d6.
A
A D4. Because
Because it's
Arthur,
Arthur.
Wait, no.
can
Unless
Arthur
we sign
roll
between the five
his
of us?
own.
Can Arthur roll?
Yeah, Arthur can roll the die. One of you has to roll the die. Yes.
No, but
Okay,
Kate
then-
rolls like shit. Sorry, Kate.
Damn.
You rolled
Whenever.
a nat one just recently.
Whenever.
I also rolled
When?
2 3s. That's
I was about to say,
Drew,
in the
Drew,
chat
Drew, Drew.
right now,
Yes,
it's
yes.
roll the same thing twice.
Drew,
on
do
the
coins
page,
apply to this roll?
Absolutely not.
Ah!
Okay, then Kate, I'm sorry. We love you. We're so
Okay.
good.
Someone roll a d4.
I'll
It'll
roll.
be so it's
Okay.
I guess going down the
Yeah, so
thing,
Rhyme is
so-
1, Olive
Olive
2,
is 2,
Calorie
Calorie
3,
3.
Yorda 4.
yeah.
Oh my
I'm still confident, but less so because of the coin thing.
I rolled a 1, so Rhyme, it's got to be you.
Ooh,
You
pick a
question.
good die.
Okay,
What's that
I'll
on
do
his
it.
punches?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
If you don't wanna, okay. If it's too much
No,
pressure,
I'll
don't-
do it.
okay.
Rhyme can
Put
do it.
that on his conscience.
Listen, I'm a trained professional, alright? If anyone can bear the burden of this grief, it's
That's
me,
fair.
okay?
That's so true.
Okay. With that, just to be very, to give you one more chance to change your mind if you want to. Everyone here is giving up one first level spell slot to give Mary advantage, and Rhyme is rolling and Moss is rolling the dice.
Yes.
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 Darby.
Can I give
Drew,
either of them bardic inspiration?
No, not in this moment.
No.
So,
Drew, you unironically
Can I
called
use
it
Favor
that
of the
Gabs-
Gods on myself?
no,
It'll-
absolutely not. What'd you say,
Why
Nico?
not?
You called it. Gab's gonna walk in and either Arthur's gonna be dead on the table or we're starting Lawman.
We will see. We will see. Okay, so because sadly, okay.
Ready to go to
so
Margaritaville.
First of all, Darby, no Bardic, sadly, because a simple "you got this" is not going. They're going to be sweating bullets. Fucking
What do you mean? You've never been to an
You
operating
can
room
do
and they have
it.
cheerleaders?
yeah.
You got this. You can do it.
And then
gotta- you
Moss.
gotta-
Moss, what did you ask for that spell? I didn't really hear you, but I said no anyway.
I have a trait. I have a feat that if I fail a check or something, I can add a 2d4 to the total. It's called Favor of the Gods.
Well,
Favored
no.
by the gods.
You're rolling with a plus 10. You're rolling for
Okay.
Mary, basically.
Oh.
So it's not
Okay.
so you basically because that's the
Okay.
thing. I'm not gonna roll both of these dice because I'm me, and I want to give you guys a fair shot.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, excellent.
You
Now,
got it.
You can.
because I love doing that because this
hands
is
are
like
so
one of the most
sweaty.
tense things. Moss, please show us the dice you will be rolling.
I will be using my tried and true good boy. He's rolled me like a couple nat 20s this entire this game.
Perfect.
So here we go. Here's hoping.
And I'm gonna roll the bloodstained dice.
Oh.
With all of that, you need to hit a 14 or higher on this roll, okay? I'm gonna. Now you count me down so we can roll this together, okay?
Okay, 3, 2,
2.
1. I rolled a 17.
Mary got an 11. You are very, very lucky.
I love this game! Fuckers!
Oh god.
oh
boy.
Ah!
Sweat.
With
Augers.
that, I think that might be
Augers.
that
Wait,
might
can
be
everyone
the
ro- can
most. Wait, what's up?
Can everyone roll see what they would have gotten?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll another d20 to see
I
what I
would
would
have
have gotten.
gotten an 18.
I rolled a
Oh, I got an 8.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Hey!
I rolled a 12.
Could you? Okay, minor break. Could you fucking imagine if because honestly, in character rhyme, it makes it like that makes perfect sense for him to do that. Could you imagine if Cowrie was like, I got this, guys, doesn't know how to read, doesn't know.
I got it.
Just plays like a little riff on the loop.
Scrubs
like,
in.
just like
Please don't die.
You watch
pops off.
Oh
as
my
all of you.
God.
Now I'm not sure to go around the table. Arthur, I'm gonna get to you last.
Okay.
Olive, what? So how do you contribute your magic to this?
I think back to the different people I've seen in my surges. And the first person that pops into my mind is the water genasi with all the birds. And I imagine sending that flock of birds to Mary to provide moral support.
Perfect. And as you send that out, Mary just quickly goes, "Everyone, we must curse him and remove him from this vile form. You must tell me now. What do you wish to say to him? He can hear you. He will hear us." As she is casting this, everyone here that's helping out needs to heckle Lawman in this moment.
Oh my god.
Don't have to tell us twice.
Oh my god. Bully circle.
Oh my god, did the music stop for you guys?
No, it's
Yeah.
it's still going for me.
Stop for me.
Yeah.
Oh god, let me just...
Alright, let me close out and
Would you like me
enjoy.
to heckle him right now?
Yes, just as a quick little
My heart rate is 120.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He can't talk back to you, but what do you say to him?
I send those birds not only to help Mary, but to create noise around Lawman. But I say it loud enough that he can hear over the bird song. You've poisoned this wonderful person for long enough. It's time to go back to where you belong.
Absolutely. These birds begin just kind of making noise within Lawman's head. Arthur, you're able to hear the soothing sounds of nature, a thing which Lawman hates more than anything in the world. Moving down, Cowrie, how do you contribute and what do you say?
I have the Dame Slayer, and I am playing. I like to think that Cowrie has specific little tunes for everybody, and whenever I play for Arthur, I'm just playing over and over and over and building. And I say to Lawman, God, it hasn't been a pleasure. You suck so bad. And if by some mistake of fate we do not remove you from this plane right now, I hope you possess me so I can make the rest of your life a living hell.
Ding 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 ding. Beautiful music as you say this. As Arthur coming out of basically as this this magic is searing this star off of your body. A face made of sand. Again, the star is like a small sandstorm is coming out of it at this point, as this is magic which was never meant to cross, as a face made of sand lurches out in the shape of an owl and goes and lurches towards you, Cowrie. Lawman is furious in this moment because he knows what's happening. Rhyme, how do you help out? And what do you say?
I understand why you are afraid of water, because just like the tide, we will eat away at you bit by bit until you are nothing but the dirty silt at the bottom of a forgotten ocean. I will destroy you as is my duty, and I will do it with fucking pleasure.
And then what kind of magic do you give off to help Mary in this moment?
Rhyme, as he's saying that, the magic that leaves him is very different from the violent blasting that he's very much used to. Instead, he channels the memory of the first time he healed someone into this spell and just like shoots it towards Arthur and Mary. Like this, like it's this beautiful. Sorry, I don't mean to steal the spotlight. It's just this beautiful sparkling frost, you know, like, but like gentle and delicate.
I mean, what is the desert never? The desert is never cold. As Lawman squirms once more as you watch the magic. Mary's star now being comprised of a yellow strand representing the bird, the magical birds that all contributed. One multicolored, almost like rainbow strand for Cowrie, and all of like those like various colors. One light blue strand representing kind of like the ice and the frost of Rhyme. Yorda, what do you contribute? What do you say?
I'm gonna contribute with a little bit of like a flair for their command spell, and I'll just use my imposing figure that I've used so much to make my enemies around me fear me and quiver. And in Mary's ear, she will hear "succeed," and to Lawman, he will hear "suffer."
With a slam of your warhammer, everyone, Yorda's back straightens, chest puffs out.
He's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
Damn.
As Mary's, you just watch sweat like dripping down. This is taking like multiple minutes, by the way, to do, and just like a constant, like you all are like you're dry and you're sweating and you're hot because it's like constant magical energy pressuring. Her helps out too, and then Arthur. What do you contribute as this star is about to be snipped away from your body?
Arthur, I think, thinks about where he wants to be the most, like on the open sea, and just like that sense of like freedom and unrestrained. And I think Rhymes like saying like you're gonna be like the sand at the bottom of the ocean, and how since the beginning like Arthur has been like, I will just jump off and drown at sea rather than let you take me over. I think that's just where Arthur wishes Lawman to go the most, like just mentally sending him there where he thinks he belongs, like at the absolute bottom of the coldest, darkest, wettest place ever.
Curses and blessings. And is there anything you'd like to say to Lawman before he is removed from your form?
Honestly, I feel like he'd just be like, see you in hell, buddy. See you in hell.
Yeah. Mary, then, do you guys want... Now, actually, give me a quick check to see if she says this out loud or in Infernal and you guys can't understand her. She says
I think I speak Infernal.
Do you? Just give me a quick check on that.
No, I don't.
You don't? Mary utters something in Infernal. It's like 2 sentences as she, her back straightens again, exhausted, but she continues on. As you guys watch as the intersection between celestial magic and infernal magic comes together, and you watch as the star begins to roil on Arthur's skin as the sand waves begin flying out of the star, hitting you all in the face. This thing is like physics and how objects are stored is out the window right now, as this is just pure high-level infernal magic being taken apart in a way that it was not supposed to be. And as the sand begins blasting into all of you, could I get a DC 16 strength save from everybody? As you guys watch as the star... Arthur, you can feel, for the first time in months, your chest gets lighter, and you can feel the numbness of the star in your chest. You feel your skin, the feeling in your skin begin to come back to you. As for the first time you watch, as you look down and you're able to see just a millimeter of space between your chest and the star as a sandstorm erupts out of it. And you are free. The star is off your body. What'd everyone get for that strength save?
A 1.
1, 8.
I flipped my coin and rolled
Guys!
another 8.
That's why I'm saving my
the Kate
coin.
special.
5. Yorda, what'd you get? You are muted, my guy.
I am muted. I got a 23. I had to put my coin.
23. Arthur, you do not need to make that check as Mary. That one.
Damn!
Everybody but Yorda in the position that you're in now
It's fine.
is thrown back about 15 feet. Arthur still
Okay.
being directly on the pedestal there, except for Yorda. Yorda, you take a knee really quickly. You kind of like tuck your face into your mane, and you're able to kind of like take the sandstorm as your position is still the same. And I'm gonna pause the music real quick.
Ayo.
Excellent.
Hasn't been playing for me.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
Really?
I think you gotta, you
You
gotta
gotta
check
join
on
the
it,
activity. Yeah, you
or
gotta
join
leave and
and
rejoin
rejoin.
probably.
I'd get out and jump back in.
As the star has separated from your chest, Arthur, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You have seen Lawman in 3 separate forms so far. You've seen Lawman as within a vessel, within the human form known as Lawman. You have seen Lawman in his skull, sand body, human skull. We'll call that the, I guess, possession form. And then you've also seen Lawman as a gunslinger. You've seen him in action in his slaver garb. Of these 3 forms, which does Arthur fear the most?
I would say probably the first as Lawman, because that's. I think he kind of sees it as like a harbinger, however you say that, of like bad things, because he kind of rolled up and ruined Arthur's crew and safety and a lot of people he cared about. And since then, Arthur's life has been very painful. So I think the first one.
So the harshest so when you say the first one, do you mean the first one that you saw, that being the gunslinger, or do you mean the first?
Yes, as Lawman.
So you think the last memory that you have as Lawman, as your thoughts are connected together, is that memory of him as a gunslinger, as someone wielding that 6-shooter flintlock pistol, whipping and tearing through your crew, throwing those bands of Bolaro on Eden, shooting her in the shoulder as you fled away. And as this memory is in your head, you watch as the star... Well, first of all, we'll see what that means later. As that happens, I'm going to roll a d4 really quickly.
What did you throw? Stop humming. Stop that. Stop that right
Shut
now.
up.
Shut up. I need to get a quick little token.
Shut up.
We'll say
Everything's
it's...
fine, you
we'll say
guys.
it's this.
Everything's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's all good.
All fine.
The star is completely separated from your body. Arthur, you look down, and just like when you're getting a cast removed, you're able to see like whiter-esque tissue. The sun has not been hitting the skin underneath. It is slightly scarred and slightly injured, but it is your skin, and your body is now yours once again. As you all look around, you watch as the star and slams up against the western wall of this classroom over here. If you all want to see it, it is right. It is right
Everyone stomp
there,
on it.
Punk ass little bitch.
as it is
Fuck
over
her,
there.
stop that
Crush
bitch.
you like a cockroach. Hey, 'cause that's what Roachy does.
As that happens, you all, everyone that was Yorda, you can you're able to just stand up and act immediately. I'm gonna say the rest of you have to basically take this, take this round to, including Mary, just kind of pick yourselves back up and ready yourselves for like anything else that's to come. As right now, as you all look around, there is eerie silence after so much chaos within this temple. There's not a soul in here. The doors barred behind you. Entrances and exits seemingly blocked off, understanding what was about to happen in here. There is no voice that is speaking right now. There is simply sand coating the floor. Yorda, in this moment, as everybody else kind of like ready, kind of picks themselves back up. Yorda, what do you do in this moment?
Can I see if Arthur is breathing? Like, is the chest like rising or visibly okay?
Also,
Enough.
he succeeded on unpossessing himself. So does that spell do extra things now?
Oh yeah.
If we have to fight, then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. So Kate, how is Arthur?
If Arthur's like breathing, then I'll walk to the star. If not, then I'll check Arthur out.
Kate, how is Arthur feeling for the first time as your head is your body and your head is now your own once again?
Arthur could the amount of relief is enough that could bring tears to his eyes, I think. With the star coming off, it's like the absolute quiet and silence and stillness that he has not known for a while. And he's kind of just I think reveling in that a little bit and very not ready to get up from the table yet, I think.
Okay. As you lay there, clearly all right, Yorda, you can approach. As you see that Arthur is okay if you wish to approach, but you can also approach the star.
I don't know what the head nod is for. I'm gonna go up to Arthur because I don't know what this story. I didn't see as far as I've known Arthur, he's always had a star on him. So I didn't know it could come off. So I'm gonna go up to Arthur and I'm gonna dump 20 hit points of lay on hands.
Holy shit!
How kind.
Oh my god. Oh, that literally brings me up to full.
Bang.
Here we go,
And
baby.
I'm like full on pandas from Kung Fu Panda 3 with my paws, my mitts. They just glow yellow.
As you
Make biscuits.
Yeah,
on my little owl boobies.
Okay.
As you Yorda, as you place your hands onto Arthur,
do a little big stretch for him at it, you know.
yeah, exactly.
Big
Get your neck.
stretch.
Yeah, just kind of everyone just kind of like your armor kind of like settles a little bit better. Any words exchanged, or just kind of like a silent, a silent, I guess, act of service.
My first thought was to do the Anakin
I thank
Skywalker.
you for your service.
I was gonna say I hate sand speech. Yeah, I was like, yeah, bud, no problem. I was asleep like 10 minutes ago. That was kind of crazy, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
hey, I'm glad I'm here because you're okay? Question mark.
I think so. That healing really helped me out. Not gonna lie. Feel a lot better. Yeah.
I want to say the fight's done, but you know what
Probably
they say
not.
about speaking
Probably
too
not.
soon.
Yeah. Probably not yet.
And the music starts. Goddammit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yorda, you head over and you begin helping
go.
out Arthur, and you pump that healing. You guys have that quick exchange. Everybody else covered in sand, literally like almost like an inch on the floor at this point, kind of like get knocked up against the wall. It kind of like picks themselves up as Mary looks around very quickly and then begins to stand up as she makes a quick trail of pink and gold in front of her. Her brows kind of tense as she begins to look around and goes, "Everybody, walk carefully. He has been extracted from your friend, but he is here." And as you all begin to stand, you're all able to look down and see the sand which you all are standing in. Do we move for the star? Do we say something? Mary's just totally out of her depth of field now.
Let's destroy this once and for all.
Ready's up, ready's up, ready's up. As you say that
I'm gonna
rhyme,
bonk it.
does anybody make a move for the star?
Can I
Me!
first... Hang on!
Oh, wait.
Can I first, like, either Eldritch Blast or Shape Water get the sand away from us? Just like, pfft.
I'm gonna say hold off on that just in case you need those spells for later.
They're not spell slots.
Cantrips.
Oh, cantrip. Absolutely. Here's what I'm gonna say. Give me a quick Arcana check right now.
Well, my Eldritch Blast lets me push things up to 10 feet away from me.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Arcana. That's a 22.
You're gonna like what I'm doing right now. Just trust me.
Yeah, total trust. Total trust. I'll trust.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
20.
It's okay. We're pondering our orb.
Oh. Oh boy.
Rhyme
All hail
with
the
your
orb.
Eldritch Blast. That white circle no longer has any sand in it.
All right.
As you activate it in the center, as it just kind of like, again, everyone kind of like, it whips into your eyes and your mouth and your nose again, but it's like, okay, we're cool, we're clear, awesome. And just
Olive, get in the circle.
Oh shit.
Olive, you're covered in even more sand because the sand had to go somewhere else. You're
Listen, we can't do another depossession. My body can't take it. I will pass
You're
out.
able to get out, but you're like buried up to like your shoulders now, like you're the sand guardian of the sand.
Poseidon quivers before me.
Oh.
I am the sand guardian. Fuck you, see.
And directly to your west, in front of a doorway, you're able to see the slight, basically copper glimmer of a sheriff's badge peeking out of the sand. Yorda, you approach.
Do I have permission to engage, sir?
I feel like nobody should get too close to it, otherwise
Get
they
in there,
might get
soldier.
possessed.
Get in there, soldier.
Can I do some things before I walk up to it?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to bonus action Thunderous Smite my Warhammer, and I'm also gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself.
Nice.
Killer. Yorda, give me a quick Arcana check as you do both of those things and as you begin your approach to the star.
Arthur, don't get possessed again, because that's concentration, so now you don't have it.
It's not in my agenda.
I don't add bless to that, do I?
What?
No, you would
With
not.
Arcana, I rolled a 13.
You're the 13? Give me 1 second.
Don't ask Yorda what's heavier, a kilogram of steel or feathers. The answer is she.
But steel is heavier than feathers.
Feathers?
Heavier than feathers.
Yorda,
a kilogram.
you brandish your warhammer, and you hold it in front of you, and from your fingers, you electrify it slightly, and the bolts begin to arc across the solid, heavy metal. And as you walk forward, you get a sense around you. Lawman is still here. Lawman's spirit is still here. You have to assume Lawman's form has not been disconnected from the star in
Can I do
decades.
another thing?
Sure, what do you want to do?
I want to. What's the paladin thing called? Divine Sense. Boom.
Ooh.
So I want to do that just to see if it's only coming from his essence. It's only coming from the star, or is it like?
Got
Is he
it.
like
Okay.
sneaking around us?
You
and
are
shit?
able to feel almost like a hot wind blowing around you. His spirit is currently unbound from a physical form, but you understand that that is probably going to rapidly change as Lawman learns more about what he can do now that he's not bound by the star. And as you are walking around, you understand something in this moment, Yorda. You guys succeeded in this, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you succeeded for. As you start stepping around, you look to the sand, like, kind of like the little mounds of sand caused by Rhyme's Eldritch Blast. And you get the sense where it's like one predominant strong wind, but just like when you're walking around on a hot day, several other crosswinds may blow. And you realize that Lawman's spirit is the most prevalent, the strongest here. But you get the sense that in this temple right now, not as strong as Lawman, smaller demons, their spirits reside. Perhaps not as strong, but certainly here as well. Mary looks over to you, recognizing you're kind of having a sense, and Mary says to you, Lumara, demons of possession and stealing bodies, weaker demons which need a host to survive and use their power effectively. Lawman was that host. You have vanquished the form which he was holding together of these Lumara, but we must contend with him.
So he was like 3 smaller demons in a trench coat?
Mary looks over to you and goes, dozens.
Oh, okay.
And then Mary looks around to like each one of the statues, and she looks up to the Aphrodite statue and goes, thank goodness the Lumara were not freed, for they have the ability to possess things which do not have a soul. As you guys look around, you see griffin statues, imp statues, you see the Temple of Aphrodite statue, and you realize if this would have gone south, demons would have been freed and demons would have been strong. You would have been fighting the temple itself.
Good job,
I
Moss.
rolled that 17.
Good job, Moss. Good job, buddy.
Oh my god.
All of the day's work.
As Mary looks, as you guys watch, as at the temple, at the Aphrodite, the golden statue of love, you watch as very slowly sand begins to trail its way up the legs.
Poof, poof, poof.
As Eldritch Blasts begin to fly from your hands, Rhyme, you watch as the sand blown away, but almost as if like it's in some kind of sentient form, and sticks back to the statue and begins climbing its way up even further. Yorda, is there anything else you wanted to know, or is that enough?
Smack that star, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. You gave me more than I wanted to know with the knowledge, but yeah, I want to, bonk.
Block.
I'm a hydraulic press that thing.
As
Yeah.
the sand continues to reform, as you guys realize Lawman is learning more about his form now. Like, he basically has to relearn how to walk and do things now that he is no longer confined by the essence of like a dozen other demons. His powers and his abilities have now shifted as he's now in his just pure demonic form, no longer being assisted by others. As Yorda, you're going to get one attack on this star before things pop off, as the sand begins to grow higher and higher. Now a torso and arms begin to sprout as well. Yorda?
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Are we in an initiative order right now, or could I do something as well?
You're about to be. What do you want to do?
All right.
I just wanted to cast a spell, but
What do you
if
wanna
we're
cast?
not- I wanted to cast Earthbind, which basically makes it so that, let me read it out. Choose one creature you see within range. Yellow strips of magical energy loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends. Would that work on Lawman? Like, can he technically, with his sandiness, fly?
He can't fly, but what I will say is give me a quick perception check for me. And I'll say, with this, get a 17 or higher.
Oh, easy.
Rune, do I have to roll to hit a stationary object on the ground?
What'd you get?
13.
Kate? 13? Save the spell slot. You're totally cool. Right now, the earth which you're trying to bind, Lawman is using to reassemble his form very slowly. So you understand that, like, you are not weak by any regards, but Lawman has more command over sand than you ever possibly could.
Yes.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Nico, because you were able to resist that blast of sand, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to explain to you how the star can be destroyed. The star can only be destroyed just because right now removing it just taxed all of you magically in a significant way. Destroying it's a whole other thing because now you are trying to destroy what has been designed to never be destroyed besides Yasa herself. Because of that, Nico, unless you want to do any kind of fuckery, actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. What did you put onto your Warhammer again? Please remind me.
So I was gonna do a Thunderous Smite and pump a 2nd level Divine Smite into that. So I was gonna be rolling a good amount of dice to block this thing. I don't know if the damage type matters, but the Thunderous is thunder, and the Divine is radiant.
Here's what's gonna happen. Because you did that, I will give you the opportunity to prevent what is about to happen, to prevent the combat which is about to occur, and I'm gonna give you one opportunity. You will add nothing to this D20 roll. The way this star...
Not even my bless?
Not even your bless. The way that this star is destroyed is usually what I had planned. Mary, or whoever would have the star, would sacrifice a spell slot and roll 1d20. If it's a nat 20, the star is destroyed. If it is any other roll, the star is not destroyed.
You're possessed?
What?
Do we get possessed then?
No. I mean, if you just grab it. If Lawman doesn't have the star in his possession, you're fine.
Okay.
However, in this moment, because you are pumping all of your divine energy into this, Nico, there will be one roll. At least for you until we go into initiative. However, because you pumped all that into it, it's going to be an 18 or higher.
That's flat. I'm not adding
This
anything.
is flat. You got to roll an 18, 19, or 20 to destroy this star.
Which dice do I roll? Oh no!
Come on, guys, we gotta join in and give him support.
You can.
I'm going with my fave.
Yes.
Let me down, bitch. It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Ooh.
It's okay.
As
This is
you
worth a shot.
grab your warhammer, you hit this star so hard, a bolt of lightning slams into your hammer, giving it extra oomph, and you plant your warhammer so hard on this star, you watch as through the sand, through the concrete floor, you basically embed this star in the floor. And as you look down, as you pull your you pull out your warhammer, rocks clang away, and as you look down into this hole that you just made, the star is able to be easily removed, but the floor around it, destroyed, cracked tile, earth basically ruptured. The star is unbroken. However, you're able to see crackle across it a small bolt of electricity. Your magical attempt certainly was a better attempt, but was not enough to destroy it completely. Make sense? And as that happens, you watch as sand begins to form around the gold statue of the golden statue of love, and you're able to watch as I'm gonna send a quick picture to the Discord really quickly, just so I could show you guys exactly what happens here.
Fear.
He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't know what love is. He thinks love is just telling people what to do.
Wrong chat.
I don't think
Shitty
you would
guy.
let me do it, but I had another thing I could have tried to do. I don't think you would let me do it though.
He's slowly disappearing from the frame.
Bye.
You watch one sandy arm, now mimicking the statue's pose, rips away. You watch as another one rips away, and you watch as a form 30 feet tall begins to stumble away from the statue, using it as its base. A faceless, eyeless, mouthless sand golem form walks away from the statue and is now standing directly over you, Arthur.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
That's normal for me, though.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Lawman,
Yeah.
now unable to speak to you in this form, looks down at you.
Kinda fit,
Good
though.
job, Yorda. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you, Nico. Looks down at you, and then you see the head lazily, sand now coming off of it, looks over towards the star and Yorda, and looks back at all of you, and just waits. As you guys notice, the sun is high in the sky, as someone has to move first. And can we all please roll initiative?
Would you say it's high noon?
I knew.
I'm not gonna say it, but the sun is high in the sky.
Fuck yes!
What do we get?
Nat 1.
21.
I got a 22.
Nice.
22. Nat 1. Nat 1 for Olive. Arthur, what'd you get?
Got a 3.
3.
Actually, hold on. Let me add. That's a 5.
That is a 5. Okay, Rhyme, what'd you get?
21.
21.
I rolled an 18.
Yorda, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. And then Calorie got a 22, right?
Yes.
Got it. And then her is also here. Okay.
sorry. So what did people get?
I
Yorda
got
got a 9. I know what Cowrie got. What did you get? You got a nat 1, Kate?
Yep.
And then you got a 3? Or a 5?
5.
Okay. Hey, flip your coin if you haven't already.
I'm saving that.
Yeah, I'm saving that shit.
I don't have it anymore. I'm kind of fucking useless right now. I'm not gonna lie.
You shut
I
the fuck
have-
up.
I have nothing left. I am man with sword in a world with guns. That's
Good.
what I am.
And with that, as initiative has been rolled, someone has to move first. And we're going to take a quick break right there. Everybody go get some water, get some food, go pee. Oh, everybody, are we all having a good time so far?
Yes!
Yes,
still alive.
and yes.
You're still
Arthur's
alive!
alive!
Don't speak so soon.
You live!
Real shit.
And I
Give it
will
time.
say, thank God that I didn't roll both of those, because I rolled an 8 and an 11 for both. I just for like rolling with advantage to like see what I would have gotten. My highest roll was an 11. And Gab's here. How perfect!
Yeah.
The camera's messed up. Woo!
Hello.
Where is everyone?
I'm so sorry. I was told to join. I can leave.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely stay here. What are you talking about?
You.
Are we live?
Boss, I'm
Yes,
Yes,
oh, yeah, absolutely, we are
just
live,
rolled
yes.
initiative, Gab. Gab, roll initiative.
Oh no, I don't know which dice to
Moss, I'm
use.
punching you. I'm
Okay.
punching you.
Okay.
like a
Initiative.
Initiative.
That's a 17.
A 17. That would put you. Got it.
You got a 17?
I got it.
Fuckers.
Hold my hand. Keep holding my hand. Keep holding my hand. We're running.
Darby, your head is an Olive's thing, and the rest of your body's in Cowrie's thing.
Wait, are we on break?
Yes, we are on break.
Yeah, we're on break.
Oh,
Yes.
thank goodness. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I came in and it's all a mess.
So
No.
I get to all. Could you fucking imagine? Well, okay, and I will. So yeah, everyone. So I'm just gonna quickly switch over
Also,
here.
tell me what's going on.
Okay, so Gab's here. So quick update. Oh no, Kate, don't walk away. I had something I want to say, but okay, no,
There she
okay, no
goes.
problem. Oh,
She's back.
Kate, real quick. Thank God that we had Moss roll that. By the way, excellent roll, Moss. Very proud of you. If that would have been, see, here's the rules that would have happened then. If that roll would have been not successful, Mary would have still gotten the star off of you. Lawman would have clawed his way out of your body, and you would have taken 7d10 force damage. I did.
You would have been.
I
dead.
did the math on those 7d10. If I would have rolled 50 points of damage, Arthur would have been dead, no save. So you guys dodged a bullet there. Excellent job.
Oh, God.
So now give me a quick recap of what happened. We're not in battle yet.
No, someone please give
We're
a
about to
quick
be.
recap.
Now I will back.
Nobody? Okay.
We all get for Mary was doing the exorcism to like pull the star off of Arthur so that we could like kill Lawman without killing Arthur. And if we each gave up
other
a
way.
first level spell slot, then Mary got to make that roll with advantage.
So did I give up a first level spell slot?
No, you didn't. You basically lucked your way into I mean, if you wanted to be contributing, you definitely could, but
No.
No.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay.
So we did that, and Drew and Moss both rolled, and we had to get above a
14.
14.
Because
14.
Yorda.
because Yorda did like
cool spell.
protection spell, so it lowered the DC.
Nice.
And Mary had plus 10 to it, and so Moss rolled a 17, so that was a success.
Okay.
And we all like went around and like said about like contributing magic and heckling Lawman, and we pulled the star off. So now we're still in the temple. The star is on the floor, and the like leftover kind of like sand from Lawman like is using the Aphrodite, the big gold Aphrodite statue, like as like its form. So we have to fight that thing, and we have to destroy the star.
Okay.
I think is most of it.
yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Got it. Okay. Cool. And I realized I used a first level spell slot to cast Shield last game, and I just had to use another first level spell slot for Mage Armor. So
Yes, all good. And I'll say, mage armor, all that is legitimate. You're all good. And also, by the way, the statue does stay in place because I'll give some fun facts about Lawman. Lawman is known as a demon lord. That is Lawman himself. And a demon lord in certain canons,
Yes, Kate. Fuck him up.
D&D canons all over the fucking place. In some cases, demon lords are the amalgamation of several lesser demons coming together to make coming together under the consciousness of a more powerful demon to make one solid form. Lawman is running around with his demon, like sand golem demon form, with Lumara within his body, basically confining him to like that kind of like humanoid shape you guys saw before. The Lumara have all been destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but their spirits are cast out, and they don't have the power to reassemble themselves like Lawman does. But Lawman, no longer bound by their energies and their forms, is now finding his own form himself and is relearning. So the golden statue is still there. That's still an object kind of in play if you guys want to use it, I guess.
I think we just need to play Keep Away with the Star.
Give it, keep it. Just let me put it in my pocket, honestly.
Put it in a bag. Give it to the bag man.
Wait, what's
don't
the
do
song?
that.
What's the
Don't
song?
give it to the bag
It's
man.
like,
He'll take such good care of it. He'd never give it up to
like
anybody.
something,
Imagine
put
what if
it
the bag man
in your
becomes a
pocket.
demon. You're just walking with
Put
the demon
it
bag.
away.
So if I was reading the secrets chat correctly, in order to help Mary, we have to give her spell slots.
Not anymore.
Not
We
anymore.
did it already.
I thought it was to destroy the star.
No, that was to get it
If
off
you're
of.
holding the
Cool.
star, you can expel. The only way to destroy it is you give up a first level spell slot, you roll a dice, you have to hit a nat 20 and destroy it.
Well, here's the thing. It might, and I'll just give you this advice for free. It might be better to give the star to Mary and just have her do that every single one of her turns and have you guys keep Lawman at bay. Because if it's the other way around, she might get fucked up. So,
Okay.
Does she have wings?
no.
Drew, I have a question. that I
Succubus
probably
have
know the
wings.
answer.
Yes, Nico.
If I don't want to ask this now because I might try to do some fuckery.
You know I love fuckery.
If I potentially had another magic divinity related thing, would that have just further lowered the DC?
It would have lowered it to so for every other thing you can stack on, it would have been like 17, 16, and then down from there. Make sense?
So what if you have something that does radiant damage?
I don't think he takes it.
Still one roll. So the star itself. Now, Lawman might have some vulnerabilities and resistances that you guys can play with, but the star itself is like, this is like pure, like forged in the fires of hell metal. That is like, it's like nothing was supposed to be able to ever break this, essentially. So
it's like the legendary from Tenacious D.
And we have mage
Turned out to be
armor.
the fang of Satan himself. Da, da, da.
Do you need our stats?
Nope,
What's
her,
amazing?
yours is 16. I believe all
17.
of
I
your...
have the cloak.
Oh, 17, right.
Nice.
17,
Oh,
Olive.
and also Gab. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Lawman is Eden's dad.
Oh
That's
yeah.
another thing that we discovered.
He used to be an elven man.
He was an elven man,
Yeah.
and him and Yasa
Wait.
did.
That makes sense
Have
of
a
why
tryst.
Yasa doesn't like Lawman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nasty. It's a nasty divorce.
I've been sitting
And
on
that's
that.
why he was angry at the no. Because wasn't it from Eden?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just wants Eden to like stay put and behave.
And it's also...
Yeah, it was weird.
And it's also because like it's also because like back like I think I might actually have this like recorded, but like you guys had a conversation with Lawman where he said like I gave her radio and good food and like all this stuff, and you guys were like that's weird and just never kind of like investigated that. But it's like it seemed like he was being nicer to. It didn't seem like he was keeping her like as a servant or a slave. It was like he's giving her like nice things and kind of like making her area
Yeah.
better.
Ugh. It's like trying to give gifts to get. It's like I gave you this gift, now you owe me.
Yeah. So yeah, also he's like I'm trying to be it's like I'm trying to protect my daughter, and it's like homie, you shot her and then you shot her again. Like
You're a fucking bad dad. We just need to make him angry and
Father
ignore
of the
Mary.
year.
To make him just forget Mary's there, we just need to tell him how shitty of a father he is.
rhyme.
Well, we don't know that he's a father.
Arthur,
Only
you're
Arthur
gonna
knows.
tell us
We
that
don't
he's
know
the
that.
shitty dad.
Wait, we do realize we're live, right?
Yeah,
Are we
why?
still live?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up?
we are.
Yeah, we're on break. We're just hanging out. Give me one second. Well,
No, it's not on
we
break.
are on stream.
no,
we are live.
I'm aware of that. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I had to read
cool.
all the cameras. Yeah. Well, because
I wanted to make sure everyone
here's
knew.
where I
Have
know
we
where
taken
to.
our break yet, or no?
Well, I mean, if you guys want to go and
Yeah,
get
I
water,
just-
yeah,
I
exactly.
just took a break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
like-
waiting for like the official like screen to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not a problem. Well, then everybody, that was the pre-break. This is now the proper break.
We are pre-gaming the
Be
break.
back soon.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're all gonna have a good time.
What the Jesus
What the Christ was that? All right. So we're all doing good. We all got food. We all got water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the music begins. And sadly, with a very high initiative, Lawman is going to go first.
What?
Oh,
Damn it.
shit.
What did he get?
You got a
What did
20.
he fucking...
You got a 25 initiative.
Good.
Fuck him.
What is his
Fuck him.
modifier?
You're
How sexy is he?
You're fighting a demon lord.
I'd like to know what his modifier is.
What are his
Tell us
stats?
what his fucking modifier
You can find
is,
his
Drew.
modifiers in hell. All right.
Ah,
Huh.
You learned something very important. Arthur, looking down at you, his sand form now lurching off of the statue remaining in the same place as before. Lawman can only move 15 feet, and he's going to move 15 feet towards the star.
Ah!
Yorda bearing down on you, walking away from the statue. You're able to watch as one of his arms slams into the altar to the right, this one right here, and you watch as all of the weapons on the table of the altar are sucked into his form, and you're able to watch as this shifting sand, you see a mace pop out, a sword, you see arrows, a crossbow, you see a shield, as Lawman's gonna bear down on you, Yorda, and try to get you out of the way to get to his property.
He has disadvantage on all these attack rolls
He has
because I'm
disadvantage.
protected from good.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay,
I also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by him.
first
Nice.
one is a miss.
10 minutes.
I missed.
Second
I
one.
fired.
Missed.
is a miss.
Nice.
You watch as 2 of his 4 again. Just a humanoid. He's stuttering. He's losing the roast off. He's already been roasted into oblivion. As you see 2 of his 4 sand arms, 2 coming out of his shoulders, 2 out of his torso, and try to slam down on you. You're able to dodge out of the way, limber and nimble as a cat, as both attacks miss on you, and Lawman can do nothing else. We then move down to Cowrie. First initiative order. Cowrie, what do you do?
Okay. I am going to... Let me measure this out. I am about 20 feet away from the star. Where the fuck is my movement?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
I figure it should be. Yeah, okay. I am going to run. Is he gonna get an attack of opportunity on me if I grab the star and run?
Let's see. If you just shoot,
he
would not. No, his reach is still 5 feet.
Toss it to someone.
Okay, awesome.
Potato.
Cowrie, I will also say, Cowrie, you see that the door directly to your left, the star is in front of, is slightly cracked open. It seems like a room that you could go into.
Yeah.
Don't go alone.
There's a skeleton in that room.
It's a classroom. They're giving sexual
It's a
education.
biology
Health
class.
class.
Sex ed.
It's health class, yeah.
I want to get it to
Will
This is the
Lawman fit through the
penis.
door?
You have no idea.
Stand. He can. Oh, absolutely, he can.
I am going to grab the star, and I am going to. So that was 20 feet. I am going to use my bonus action to dash, so that I have enough movement to get back to Mary with the star,
Okay.
so that I can give it to her.
Poggers.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast.
You got it, bud.
To
You're beautiful.
cast Dissonant Whispers at a 2nd level on Lawman, which is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
A DC 15 Wisdom save for Lawman. Okay. Okay. 10 or higher, he passes.
Roll bad.
And that is a 9. He fails.
Roll 4d6. Let's fucking go!
Yeah.
That is 20 points of psychic damage to Lawman.
Psychic damage?
Yes.
Lawman does not have resistance to psychic damage.
Nice.
As you, what do you say? I mean, what do you say?
I sprint and I grab Star and I bring it to Mary and I look up at him and I say, "You dusty motherfucker, get the fuck out."
Oh my god.
You watch his 20 hit points as part of his head just boils into like a sand geyser as he goes, as you realize that roasting is an effective tactic against him, as it is what pulled him out of Arthur in the first place.
Yeah.
He's sensitive.
And is that everything from you, Cowrie?
Snowflake.
Yes, that is my turn.
Snowflake.
Fucking
Lawman.
snowflake.
Moving down to Rhyme. Rhyme, what are you doing?
Can I, from my knowledge and from Pax's knowledge, can I know if he's resistant to radiant damage or weak to it or just neutral?
Your residual knowledge, you would have to imagine that he is weak to radiant damage.
Ooh, cool. I'm going to step in front of Cowrie and Mary and put myself in between them, and I'm going to, with my action, I'm going to say, "Let's light him up!" And time to green it up. Sorry.
Green it up. It'd be my pleasure, Rymel. All right.
Rival. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. It's okay. Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, cool. That's 4d6 radiant damage. If he's weak to it, is it doubled?
It would be doubled, yes.
Okay, so that's 8d6 radiant damage then. Okay. There's the other one. It's fine. 10, 14. Okay, better. Sorry, I'm so bad at math. 24 points of radiant damage with guiding bolt. And then I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast at him.
I'm erasing a lot. Okay, continue.
Sorry. That's a 3, but I have black, so that'd be 11 plus 4 for 15. Does that
15
hit?
does not hit.
I'm gonna use Favor of the Gods and give myself an extra 2d4 on that.
Okay.
Okay. So I said it was a 15,
yes.
Right? Okay. Plus 7 for another 22.
That definitely hits, yes.
Okay, cool. And then for my second one... fuck. That's not... It's fine. The second one doesn't hit, but it's a cantrip, so it's fine.
Okay. So one of them hits.
Okay. Nice. And that's going to be 13 points of force damage, and he is pushed 10 feet directly away from me.
Okay, give me 1 sec, because I'm gonna make a check for that, because he is a large creature.
It just happens. It doesn't say anything about whether it's...
Well,
you can decide. You're the GM.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You guys will fight gargantuan creatures later on, and that is way too overpowered to have just affect any creature for no reason. So, like, there is a size limit to that ability. I'm sorry to tell you.
What do you mean I can't have a super powerful spell that does all the cool things? It's my laser sword. It blocks all the bullets.
Well, I will admit that 2 lower rolls will certainly allow that to happen. Anyway, as you watch as Lawman, rhyme... the Eldritch blasts begin pushing him backwards as Lawman is pushed back 10 feet anyway, taking that damage. As as the save, hey, if he just fails to save anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter.
Okay, and I am just going to, with the rest of my movement, I moved 10 feet. I can move 15, right?
Yes.
No, I could move 20 feet because I moved. Okay, I'm just gonna bloop right next to Arthur.
Right next to Arthur.
Right next to my boy.
Okay.
And get ready.
Excellent. Rhyme, that then takes you down to Yorda, Lawman being... You watch the sand, almost like a wave. You see him get like 3 or 4 feet shorter before kind of like rebuilding himself. Yorda, what do you do? Nico, what do you do?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Alright, am I up?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Gab said she rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gab goes before Yorda.
My apologies. Let me switch up the initiative order. Her, you go. My bad.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
I'm doing all this
just
with pen and
checking.
paper. I apologize.
Hurricane.
I'm gonna move 30 feet and pretty much be, I think it's like right there.
Oh, what? Why?
And I'm gonna cast, yeah, or else you guys would be affected. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind at a 2nd level spell slot. It's 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. It blasts directly from you in any direction you choose, so pretty much right in front of me. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet. The strength saving throw is 14. I'm guessing he's strong. He's gonna pass that. But yeah.
Okay. So what I gotta do now, make a strength saving throw. Her, give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Rhyme's also gonna shout out to everybody. He's weak to radiant.
Perception, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Her, as you immediately, so you've been here the whole time, and your eyes roll back in your head. Electricity begins to course. You've been floating gently off the ground as you suck in all of this dry air and convert it into the wrathful gusts of a storm as you hit Lawman, a wide and light made of sand, and begin pushing him 15 feet back. He tries to fight it, but again, he skirts backwards 15 feet. Yeah! And with that perception check, you guys realize that, thankfully enough, The Unbeautiful. Like, sorry, not the Unbeautiful, my bad. That was the demon name. I gotta change it. Wait, hold on. The Beautiful. The Beautiful opens up the door to the large communal bathhouse that you went into earlier, her, and you realize that with enough forced movement for Lawman, you could push him into one of these larger pools and effectively disable him immediately.
Perfect. And I also want to say that with this, for every, let me go back to the wording. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot, so his movement.
So
is
it's
half.
difficult terrain as well.
terrain.
Yes.
So let me just quickly grab this real quick and just make a quick line. So how wide is it again?
Clutch.
It is wide, 10 feet.
10 feet wide, 5.
On me, so if I continue moving, it's a concentration spell up to a minute. I guess if I'm ever in his line, then it would just.
So we'll say it's right there. How about that? Just kind of like pushing him towards the door.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually think I had 1 extra movement, so I can just actually move like right there.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
Awesome. With that, her excellent turn, and
Wait, I do have a bonus.
you have a bonus action. Yes.
So I'm.
He's weak to radiant damage if you
I don't
perhaps
know
have
if
Sacred
I
Flame
have
for some reason.
radiant damage. I have force. I have cold, lightning,
Do you have
and acid.
Water damage?
Not as a.
Can you make
cantrip.
his ceilings moldy?
Not as a cantrip. So I'm gonna try acid splash just to see how he reacts.
Okay.
He has to make. It looks like the target must succeed a dexterity saving throw. The dexterity saving throw is 14.
Okay. Dex save of 14. Nat 1 fails. What does he do? What happens?
Okay, so it's 2d6.
You either come prepped, you don't come prepped at all. So you guys are beating the shit out of this guy.
It's 8 acid damage. Yes. Would
8
I be able
acid?
to tell if he's like resistant to this or not?
That's just flat damage. No
It's just flat
resistance, no
damage.
vulnerability.
Perfect. Cool. That
You
is
want-
the end of my turn.
Some of the sand solidifies into rock from the acid and begins shifting around him as you start doing fucking work. And
Work,
now,
little work.
in order to make this combat balanced, Lawman is going to go again in the middle of your initiatives. Difficult terrain, can only move 15 feet. What is he going to do? Let me 1 second here. He is first going to spend... because he can only move
Does
that...
he have a legendary action?
What's up?
Does he have a legendary action? Is
No
that what this
legendary
is?
action. So he basically gets another turn in between your initiative. So he essentially operates as one monster with 2 initiative places.
I think, yeah.
We're doing...
That's-
Well, no,
never
but
mind.
like legendary action is like one specific thing. Just trust me here. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no. I am. I fully... You're doing great.
Fine. You watch as being blown against by her strong wind, pushed back by Rhyme's Eldritch Blast, Lawman and just falls to the side completely and explodes into sand. And you watch as then his body reforms 5 feet over outside of her's wind tunnel, using his entire movement to get out, though. So he cannot move any closer to the star. You then watch as the weapons within his body they begin to formulate onto his palm, like into his fingers and his palm, as he then looks over and looks back to... He's gonna look over to... Give me 1 second here. The people that just fucked him up so severely.
Can't see Arthur. Arthur's behind the statue.
Arthur's behind the statue, that is very true. And 1 moment. Can I get everybody inside of this circle, please give me a DC 15 dex save. A dex save or a con save, I will say.
Yorda is blessed.
A con save?
Or dex save.
Hashtag
What is it?
A dex save or a con save. Your
Was that
call.
blessed last episode?
Of what?
Rhyme recast bless and
Yes.
and
Of
change
what?
the people.
I'm asking
What's the
DC
DC?
15.
Change it.
I'm gonna flip my coin.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip my coin.
One of my dice hate me tonight. Welcome back to
Constitution
Cool,
is-
cool. I make it.
Constitution is 15.
Got it. So
Saving throw.
who here got a 15 or over?
23
15 or
con
over,
save.
hands up. 15 or over, hands up for those 3. So we got Rhyme, Yorda, and her. Everyone pass or no?
Did you roll with
I
bless?
did not.
Okay, got it.
I did. I rolled a 3.
Also, or no. Who got... Oh, never mind.
What do you do to me?
15.
What do you do to him?
You guys watch as Lawman and chucks his entire hand at you, and you watch as his hand disconnects from his body. The sand particles, just based on the wind, are sucked away from the weapons, and you watch as a downpour of sharpened and bludgeoning weaponry begins to fall down upon you guys. As Yorda, you're able to look up, and you watch as a warhammer comes down and strikes you directly in the chest. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Everybody else here, daggers and like shurikens begin to cut into your arms. You're both going to take 7 points of piercing damage. I'm sorry, slashing damage. My bad.
Ow, ow, ow.
I make my concentration check, by the way.
Excellent. Moving on, we then have Yorda with Arthur going right after Yorda. Yorda, what are you doing after having that warhammer slam into your chest?
That's what I'm supposed to do to you! And I'll run up and smack him in his stupid face.
Yes.
Or, I guess his ankle, because he's like 30 feet tall.
Bold. All right, give me an attack roll.
I have nothing else to do.
You got smites.
No, I don't.
You
You're
don't?
never gonna run out of hits.
I have no spells.
You're never gonna run out of hitting him.
True.
One's an 11, and the other's a 19.
19's going to hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Bink! Look at that. Ooh, okay. 12 points of smacking damage.
12 points of
Nice.
smacking damage flat.
12 points of bonk.
12 points of bonk.
Yorda, you realize
it's probably
that
halves because I suck ass.
Is it a magical weapon?
No.
sadly no, and you watch as Yorda, as you take a chunk out of Lawman's ankle and quickly more sand fills its place. You have damaged him by removing some of his mass. He has resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Does a 15 hit him? No, right?
A 15 does not hit him, no.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
We
Okay.
realize Lawman has resistance to physical damage that is non-magical.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna meow at him menacingly with my daunting roar.
Okay.
It's DC 14 wisdom save.
DC
Probably.
14 wisdom save.
Or can he even be feared? I don't know if that's like a thing.
Anyone can be feared.
He's not immune to the fear condition.
Hang on.
Or frightened.
But he-
I guess, same thing.
But he does leer
Hang
down
on.
at you.
Hang on. I will do silvery barbs to give him disadvantage on the throw.
Okay, he got a 17. I got to re-roll that. He gets a +5 to this roll. What's the save? What's the DC again?
14.
14. He sadly passes again, gets a 9 exactly on the die.
That's okay.
Ooh.
With that, we then
try.
Yorda doing the same thing you did in the last shitty situation, that being within Ophia's kennels, just trying. Hey, cannot knock the hustle. Arthur,
Bonk.
Arthur, you are rejuvenated. Your friends have surrounded you. They are rushing in to assist you with dealing with this demon. What do you do with all of you going after Arthur? What do you do, Arthur?
I first of all want to ask Yorda, did you take all of your movement to get next to Lawman?
Probably not, because I have a lot of movement. I was like behind her, right?
Could Arthur ask
I did not
Yorda
use all my movement.
to take like a good 2 or so steps away from Lawman? Can I be like, hey,
I can bonk him and then run away, like
yeah,
away or to the side? Like,
just away.
Okay, I'll take an opportunity attack for it.
Wait, also, as you're doing this, I'm like, hey, maybe not the direction I'm coming in. This is concentration spell.
Mary goes, what?
Can I just enter Lawman? Can I just like sit right here?
No.
Oh my god, you can absolutely do that.
Stop
don't
it.
do
What?
that.
Stop it.
No, do not
No.
do that. Do
He
not
can't
do
put-
that.
he-
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna
Dude.
die. Get
He-
out of there. What's
he
in your
can't-
mouth? Get that out of your mouth. It's like a goddamn dog eating the
Do
crotch
you
of
want to
panties.
get?
Don't do it.
Okay, everybody, please calm down. Yorda, Lawman has no like physical barrier on the outside of his body. If you want to go inside of him, you can.
I mean, he can't possess me.
He cannot.
I'm still gonna get hit by Arthur's thing. How wide?
Looking at it now,
How
it's only,
far across is Lawman? Can I run like through him to the other side?
It's only a 5-foot radius. Looking at it now, so like, but it's 40 feet tall.
I'll smack him and I'll run here. So if he wants to opportunity attack me, you can do it.
Okay, got it. Yeah, he is gonna opportunity attack you real quick. Let me just roll
Still has
that.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage, got it. Gotta roll higher than yes, so he actually does still hit you actually with a slam attack, and he's going to slap you up with. What did I even write there? It's gonna be this plus this. Diddle-do-do. It is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you as he and just kicks you directly in the back with the fractured ankle that you just created. With that, Arthur, what are you gonna do?
Arthur, laying down still, is going to turn to look over at where Lawman is, and then reach out a wing, I guess, and reach to Lawman and cast Moonbeam.
Yes.
Which is a silvery beam of pale light that shines down in a 5-foot radius and is 40 foot high cylinder. Any creature that's in the area, that either starts its turn there or enters it, is engulfed with ghostly flame that causes searing pain and has to make a Constitution saving throw, and it takes radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
On a fail or a success.
Sweet dear Christ.
Either you're gonna do double damage, you're gonna do full damage no matter what because he's weak to radiant, or you're gonna do double the damage.
So, okay.
So it's Constitution 14. So
Con 14, thank you. All right, let me roll that real quick. Con of 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he does pass, so just roll all the damage normally because he's he passes, but he's weak to it, so it's just a normal roll for you. So just roll the damage.
Okay. Little dice. Which one do I want? You and you. You. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. Oh wait, I have to have it. Math.
No, you have to. No, it's just regular because he's weak. So just count them all up.
Don't have nothing.
Cool. That is 14.
14
points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay, so it's gonna be 1. Okay, and the moonbeam begins. So it's gonna be kind of hard to represent. So I'm just gonna kind of move it right here. And we'll do green for the, and then so moonbeam's gonna go right there just so we know that it's there. If he moves it all, just remind me of it just so we can make sure that it moves. If you want to move it, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Any bonus actions? Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer over towards the door. I'll just move over here. Let's see, how far is that? Just since I see the star over there, and if we could leave, I feel like that's a good idea.
Got it.
Put distance.
Just so you know, the white gowns barricaded the doors because essentially letting this thing out into the arbor would be like not apocalypse. It'd be horrendously destructive. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So this got to be handled in-house, basically. With that, Olive, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay.
Olive.
So for so Mary has the star, right?
Yes.
For giving her a spell slot to where does she go in initiative, by the way?
She goes after you.
Okay. And so giving her a spell slot, is that an action, bonus action? Or just
I'm gonna say that's gonna be a bonus action.
Bonus action? Okay. Oh no, not a huge
No,
bonus.
run, Gab,
Oh
please.
my god, save yourself. Oh my goodness.
It's it might be a new place, but you got to burn the place down.
Oh no!
Gotta burn the place down.
The wasp threatens the roach, but the roach will
my
always
God.
survive.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, bonus action, I'm gonna well, first of all, I'm gonna fucking get out of this here sand a little bit. How much? Yeah, I'm gonna go 10 feet towards Mary. Bonus action, I'm gonna give her a first level spell slot.
Okay.
Drew, should I be rolling wild magic for giving her no?
That's
okay.
fine.
Okay, cool. Yes, I'll give her a first level spell slot, and then is this bitch in range? I think so. Yeah. I'm actually yeah, no, I'm gonna stay gonna stay put where I am, get a good sight on Lawman, and then I'm gonna cast Wall of
Fuck him
Water.
up.
I'm gonna cast Wall of Water around him. I'm making it so it's a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall space is difficult terrain, so basically, like, I want him trapped in the middle of a donut of water.
So you. Oh no, that's his elite tool. Well, that sucks. 1 second. So you want this? Is that what you want?
Yeah, precisely.
Olive, as you quickly look over, what do you say to Mary to kind of like give her some magical energy?
Same deal, kind of thinking of the people I've encountered in my surges. I think of Jordan and like her mean right hook, and I imbue that strength into Mary for what it is she has to do.
Excellent. She nods her head, very much appreciative of that, and then you draw your hand forward and you're able to pull water from the fountains and the communal bath behind where Lawman is. And as you pull that out, you watch as a torrent of basically white water rapids flowing and just begin encircling Lawman as he goes and like backs up and makes himself smaller to avoid the water, as in this pure form he is weakest to this water, effectively just trapping him in there.
It's super effective.
Truly, yes.
Amazing. So that is difficult terrain in that space.
Can't move an inch.
That was my action. It was a bonus action to give me a spell slot. I'm all good on wild magic. I didn't surge from the wall of water.
Perfect.
I'm gonna stay.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. That's my turn. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, you're gonna stay right there, not a problem. And now, Olive, being the one to give a spell slot over to Mary, would you like to roll a d20 or would you like me to roll 2d20?
I'll roll a d20.
Okay.
What am I gunning for?
You're trying to hit a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Same time?
Yeah, same time. Count me down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 7.
Okay, got it. Mary rolled a 2, sadly.
Okay.
Real close, though. Real close. As Mary grabs the star close to her and is going to use her action to try to break it, and you notice, like, as she tries to, like, she's, like, trying to trace, like, the pinkish gold, like arcane fire across it, trying to crack it any which way she knows how, and then Mary is going to look and go, "Do you wish for me to stay here with you, or to find myself in a safer position?"
Get safe. We'll hold them off.
Excellent. Mary is then going to, with long strides, haul fucking ass, burst through this door, and then rush into this classroom here. As she just runs out of sight of Lawman real quick.
Does he see
Where's
her
the girl?
do that if the wall of water is in front of him?
He is taller than the wall of water, so he does see that, yes.
How tall is he?
He's 30 feet tall.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing. Him seeing her do that does not stop all of the shit which is prohibiting him from moving.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing he's really got to do right now, and it's difficult to...
Yeah, difficult terrain in,
Also, is
in the wall.
Moonbeam still up?
Moonbeam is still up, yes.
I think there's something that if you start your turn in the Moonbeam...
That is exactly what's happening. Arthur, please roll me Moonbeam damage for me as Lawman is beginning his turn as we go back to the start of the initiative.
Yes, sir.
And then, Olive, roll me 4d6, please.
It's full damage, too.
Yes.
4d6, you say?
Ooh.
That's an 8. 8 total.
Okay.
I rolled 15.
Nice.
Just knocking
job,
this down
guys.
right now. 15, which would be then
He's looking hurt, right?
Oh my god, he is looking hurt, yes. As you watch as he, part of his body turns to muddy sludge as he has to walk through the wall of water. A muddy sludge, which is then seared and turned to dry, cracked dirt, which then falls off of him, as both of you just do double damage with both of those rolls, significantly lowering his health.
Nice.
God damn, as his only choice is just to move right to here, away from, because he can't cross over the fountain and just move right to there. It's as far as he can go. And then what exactly can he do?
Cry.
Because yeah.
Cry, and then it'll cause more damage.
I mean, honestly, if I'm gonna keep it real with you right now, he can only do this a limited amount of times, but certainly he's gonna use it while he has it. I need another DC 15 Dex or Con save from Yorda or her, as he's gonna launch another barrage of weapons at you.
Yorda, you're blessed. Sorry, her.
Dex or Con, you said?
Dex or Con. Nat 20.
Yes!
You say it like it's so easy, like, nat 20.
You literally had the reaction of somebody who, like, rolled a 1.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys.
You
Don't
sounded
worry.
All right, her, next time you're going to roll for Mary, okay?
15.
What do I have to beat?
15. You have to beat a DC 15.
You have bless as well.
17.
17, excellent. That would have been a lot of damage. You both only take 9 points of piercing or bludgeoning damage as more weapons I'll begin raining down on you.
But that would have been...
Oh god, Yorda. Oh god.
What would that have been? 19 or
19,
18?
yep.
Oh my god.
You would have been down. You would have been down.
Someone healed this man.
With that, we then loop back down to Cowrie. Cowrie, having passed off the star,
can't take
damage
this away
Lawman,
from me.
what do you do?
Okay.
I like that furry boy.
I am going to use my movement. I'm going to go to Yorda. I have a question.
Yes.
If I were to give Yorda a healing potion, would that be a bonus action or an action?
I'm gonna say
age-old fight of
I'm
D&D.
Or an
going to-
object interaction.
I'm gonna say if you want to give it to Yorda, okay, wait, do you want to have Yorda take it, basically?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bonus action.
Okay.
Because I'm a fun DM. So.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Because then actually before I do that, while I'm back over here, I want to cast Silent Image so that it looks like I'm holding the star because I don't want Lawman to go after Mary. So I want it.
That
to
is
look like
so
I have it.
smart.
You're so smart!
That is amazing.
Okay, give me a quick deception check while doing that.
Okay. Deception.
Can I potentially distract him by just shouting something like, "Hey, over here"?
Can I help with this by being like, Cowrie, give the star to Mary?
Jesus Christ, no. Okay, if you
Come
want
on!
if you want to give the help action, yeah, sure.
I want to give the help
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
You want to give up your action to help with that.
Oh, no.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. Okay.
You sure? Because I can give up my help action, my action if needed.
Do
That
you?
is a 17 deception.
Please. Okay, that's pretty good.
He's dumb. He's so dumb. He's so.
He's got sand for
Fucking
brains.
Claude.
Sorry, not Arthur. God, Lawman and Arthur are not the same anymore, categorically. Lawman's
Free Arthur!
Lawman's
I am.
eyes, like
Alright.
where his eyes would be, they begin to split apart with his skull and begin looking in 2 different directions.
Oh
and,
my god.
And one of them looks over to Cowrie, now holding that like silent image of the star, basically, and looks over and fully focuses on you, Cowrie, believing your lie.
Okay.
Amazing.
Then I'm going to. I'm sorry that I'm drawing. I'm gonna go to Yorda. I'm gonna give him the healing
Why
potion.
are you sorry? You're being a fucking
Because I
MVP
don't want
right
it,
now.
Because I don't want him to attack you guys.
Cowrie, yeah.
I have a potion of greater healing. So it's 44.
By the way, the
wow.
potions in this game are like boxes of like dust, essentially, and so Cowrie just runs over and just throws
Snort
a box
it.
of dust.
Oh my god.
We're hitting the
Okay.
slopes tonight, y'all.
I'm ready to go!
11, 12 plus 4, 16 hit points.
Nice.
Oh, you're amazing.
Damn.
If we canonically make healing potions like crack, you should get an extra attack the next turn, but then you're stunned the turn after.
I am not. You don't think I have enough shit to manage in
That's
this game?
just cocaine. I'm sure we could put cocaine into the game.
Yeah, VR, Dragon Spice. We will certainly.
What is it
Cowrie,
called? Angel dust?
is that everything
Angel
from
dust,
you
yeah.
this turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Excellent, Cowrie.
God,
Wonderful turn.
amazing.
Moving down to Ryan. Ryan, what are you doing?
I'm going to step out in front of Cowrie and Yorda and all of them to get a bead on Lawman right here. And I am going to cast at 2nd level a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be a 23.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it's 10d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so much fucking radiant damage.
This is not very good. It's fine. 10.
Oh my god,
There
that's
we
so
go.
many
There we go.
dice.
There we go, baby. Fuck. What's 6 times 4? 24. 24 plus 10 is 34 points of radiant
34
damage.
points of radiant damage.
Holy
24.
shit. Oh
34.
my god.
34.
34, yeah. As Pax goes, remove him from this plane. He is wicked.
My pleasure. And then for my bonus action, I am going to... I can't push him into the pools, can I?
No,
'Cause
his
there's a
back's
wall there?
not to a wall. No. His back's to a wall, it's not to a door.
Okay. Can I shape water from the tidal wave that Olive has created to just splash it into his fucking head?
Give me
cantrip.
an Arcana check real quick. Beat a
Hell
15.
yes.
Beat a 15? Okay. I don't think I do. I don't.
Roll 1d6.
3.
3 points of water damage onto him as it just kind of
Cool,
like
cool,
it just
cool.
kind of he's like, oh god, I hate that.
I just like splash it in his eyes. Say,
Exactly.
Fuck you!
By the way, Lawman is currently you're able to see as the sand is shifting around him pockets where you can see through his body. He is badly wounded.
Going to stand in front of my party.
That then takes us down to her. Her, what are you doing?
Great. Seeing that and everything that's going on, I am going to, with my wall of wind, wall of force, I'm gonna first move here to be directly in front of the Lawman.
Okay.
So now my thing is back on him.
Rhyme goes, get behind me, and you immediately run past him.
I'm like, what? No.
What the fuck are you doing?
Gotta go.
It's just that like TikTok sound of hubba-da.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Anyway,
Chili
I moved
dogs.
there, so now my concentration of the, what's it called, gust of wind is on him, difficult terrain. If he actually, it is on, so on the start of his turn, he has to make, well, if he's in the field, so he left, but when he's in it, he has to make another strength save or be pushed, just letting you know.
Oh, okay. I will
So
make.
I'll read the wording specifically because I went back and read it and I was like, oh wait. So each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet.
Okay, got it. So effectively, right now,
He's not being pushed.
so you know, well, so yeah, but he's gonna be on his subsequent turn. But I'm not gonna make the save because there's a wall behind him, so he literally cannot get pushed any further back.
Okay, that's fine.
But it is difficult terrain for him, so he can only move
just
5
like-
feet.
Blast
great.
against the wall like.
Yeah. And then, this, I think this is hilarious. As my action, because I'm holding concentration on this, I'm going to cast 3rd level Tidal Wave on him. He has to make a 14 dexterity saving throw.
God damn.
Let's go.
I literally thought this was a concentration and it's not, so...
What does he have to make?
Dexterity saving throw 14.
You already know
Okay.
he didn't
my
succeed
God.
that. He has a -2 dex.
Ooh, that's good to know.
He's big. He's big and he's made of sand and he's slow.
And how do you get a 25 initiative?
Well,
He's a
because his
monster.
here's the thing. His spirit rolled.
I don't care. I don't actually
Well, here's the thing. His spirit rolled the initiative, the spirit of the gunslinger, and then he assumed this form.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes 18 points. Technically, it's bludgeoning damage.
But it's water.
Water.
So,
But the other thing is on a failed saving throw, he's also knocked prone.
Fuck, guys.
Oh my god, wait.
do you mean to say that? So wait. So that means that he is. So he can't move on his turn.
You broke him.
So he can't. So you. So. Her,
You use half of it to get up.
Yeah.
you look back and you see Olive like concentrating keeping that wall of water up, and you like just kind of are able to nod, reach over, grab Olive's wall of water and send it crashing down onto Lawman, and you watch as his form is scattered onto the ground in like clumps of wet brown sand as he is just demolished onto the floor. He is not dead yet, but he is almost taken apart completely. A few more shots like that and he's done.
Wow.
Done.
Wow.
You're able to watch
then-
the weapons that were like still stuck in his body. Very few now, just kind of like begin poking up and out of the sand, like it's some kind of violent treasure hunt on the beach. And is that
I think her is just like not laughing, but it's just like, you're so small now.
Oh my
I imagine
god.
she says it in that voice too, like this
Yeah.
grand sweeping battle, and
You're
her just like,
little.
this is going to be done soon? By the way, I just have one more thing I want to get done, and then the battle will
No!
be completed. Okay,
play
not
forever.
Okay, not a problem. On Lawman's turn.
I'm still not done. I have a bonus.
Oh, okay, yes, yes, my dear, yes, of course.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
Back to
ma'am.
the economy, bitch.
What do you do? What do you do?
I think we're gonna do another acid splash. So dexterity saving throw 14.
Dex save of 14.
I think like I'm making a cannon that like yes I'm floating a little bit. Lightning is coming off of my tips like sparks, and then my
Your
hair
what?
is just like lightning is like coming off the tips of my fingers.
There we
Her
go. Okay, I heard
fingertips.
something different. I
I
apologize.
heard it right the first time, but my mind still said the other thing.
Yep,
And then-
exactly.
I was just looking
but
at the tips.
But then also my hair is continuously blowing back like there's wind and there's wind.
Oh, cool.
Her, give me a
Captain, my
performance check with
Tempest
advantage.
incarnate. Get it.
Performance man. Nat 20.
Oh God.
Her is summoning the power of Aphrodite right now and is the most beautiful person in the room. Above
Yes,
the
yes,
priestess,
yes,
as Mary goes,
yes.
Mary just kind of peeks her head out the door and goes like, "My God," and just kind of like peeks herself back in.
Okay. Did he save or did he?
Oh no, he failed.
Oh, he failed,
let's
great.
just be very honest here. He
Let's
failed.
fucking go!
That's just 4 acid damage.
4 acid damage, all right.
You look so good doing
And
it.
you look so.
So
Right, because you
good.
rolled a nat 20? Or no, that was just to look hot.
No, I rolled a nat 20 on performance.
Nice.
Lawman's only play right now is just keep doing as much damage as possible, as Lawman is going to fully just like prone is going to do his best to kind of like, so he's gonna stand up. He has no movement left. He can't move. He is getting like hair. You ever stick your mouth in front of a leaf blower and you just get your cheeks all puffy? That's basically
Yeah.
what Lawman is right now. As you see
This
pockets
bitch
of
has
air.
been taunting us for the past like 15 sessions.
Yeah.
And we were like, alright, bitch, bet.
As he's getting blown up against the wall.
Like a fire hose in front of a dog.
Yeah, this is being pressed up against the wall.
In a non-sexual sense, that's what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Ayo.
With all of his might, is going to chuck the last remaining weapons barrage that he has, as the weapons now completely leave his form. And I need Rhyme, Yorda, and Cowrie to make either a Dex or a Con save DC 15.
Leave my furry ass alone.
That's gonna be a
20,
quote.
bitch.
That's incredible out of context, but
You
That's a dirty
manifested
20.
that.
That's a dirty 20, Drew.
What was the DC?
15.
15? Nope.
You're
Oh.
blessed. You're blessed, Yorda.
No, I'm not blessed.
I know.
I'm
Yorda is.
Oh.
I'm so stupid.
Have you been not doing con this whole time?
No, I have, and I should be doing Dex, because when I succeed on a Dex save because of a feat, I take no damage.
Oh.
It's alright, buddy.
Now
It's
you
alright.
know.
This painful lesson will make you remember it for the rest of the campaign. I promise you.
Kick in my ass.
If you succeeded, please raise your hand. Succeed, and failure. Cower, you take 14 points of piercing damage. Rhyme and Yorda only take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I take 0
You
because
take.
of a feat.
Got it. Rhyme, you take 7
I
points.
hide behind my
Alright.
shield.
Hang on.
You just raise up your mithril-plated gauntlets. And you just kind of take that real quick.
I rolled a 17 con check plus 6 for 23, so Bless is still up.
What the fuck? Did you just do after I give out the damage? You just re-roll the save?
No,
that was
I
for
rolled a
concentration
concentration
spell.
check.
Oh, you said con. Okay, I thought you meant.
It's a con saving throw for a concentration
okay.
check.
'Cause I thought you were like, I don't want that roll anymore. I'm like, what?
Changed my mind.
If we don't all agree to the rules, this game will collapse.
Rule
Drew,
book
it's
optional.
rulebook optional.
Rulebook optional.
We did
Shit,
it.
that applies to you
Yay.
guys too. Fuck. Oh god.
Con check, con save. They'll sound concentration. They'll
That's
sound
so
succeed.
fucking. I am so sorry. That was my bad. I fully just heard you wrong.
I'm playing the game correctly!
No, truly you are. Well, could you fucking imagine being like, I take this damage. DM, you know what? No. And we're gonna take this up for a
No.
vote. It's like, what the fuck? This is a democracy all of a sudden? This is insane.
democracy?
Riot!
It's not your game. It's our game.
Our game.
And with that, I'm going to have to cross off Weapon Barrage from Sandman's thing, meaning he only has melee attacks from now on, meaning that if you keep him at bay, he can no longer attack you guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's what I was gonna say. I was confused why Lawman wasn't trying to attack me to break concentration, but
Because he couldn't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So with that, I believe we then loop down to Yorda, having weapons kind of plinking off of your shield. What do you do?
What do you think I do, Drew?
Run up and smack him a little bit?
I'll run up and I smack him.
Yeah, got a bonk.
Slap him a little
Whack.
bit.
Bonk that
All
boy.
right. On this first one, before I roll...
Oh, the tidal
'cause I
wave
have
is
to-
not there anymore, right? Like, it's
No,
not in the
it's
circle.
just
It's a
like an
one-time thing.
instantaneous
Okay.
thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would have avoided that, probably.
It's fine. You just wipe out, burst through like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
God, we're all so hot right now.
I will use, before I roll my first attack, I will use my Channels Divinity Guided Strike to add 10 to this attack roll.
Okay.
Yes.
I rolled a 19, so fuck my ass, I guess. Second attack roll is a 15 plus 7, 22.
Wait. So you rolled a 19 and a 22.
So 19 plus 10 plus 7.
Yes.
the first one.
So, 36.
Okay. Oh,
And
just
this- and-
misses.
and-
No, that hits. That hits.
And the other one is 22.
22. Both those hit.
Oh my god.
Bonk real hard.
I bonk.
Get bonked.
I was gonna big bonk him to break the thing, and he was like, nah. So I have to do my bonking.
Our slogan for this campaign should be "Get bonked."
Get bonked.
Bonked.
Get bonked.
Rochi, get bonked.
Get
Get
bonked.
bonked. As 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Yes. So Yorda surprisingly, again, through the first layer of water, through the second layer of water. Very refreshing because you're covered in sand as you take out your warhammer.
I'm the police officer from Clyde with the Chance of Meatballs.
As you run up to Lawman, and you watch as like the crevices where like his eyes would be placed, you watch as his head tries to reform, and you're just like, as you just start whack-a-moling him on the ground as mud and sand begins splattering everywhere, covering you completely. He's on the verge of death. His physical form is almost completely demolished. We then cut down to Arthur. What are you doing?
Arthur, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, my last 3rd level spell on him. Show a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna approach him before I do this.
Okay.
Actually, after reading that, I'm just gonna move.
May I approach the
here.
bitch?
move over here, 30 feet.
Tell him how shitty Daddy is.
Okay. In a 15-foot cube, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes thunder damage. And they're pushed 10 feet away, but he's already up against the wall, so we don't have to worry about that. It's con 14 save.
Lawman
Passes
gets
the save.
concussion.
Silvery
He
barbs.
passed?
Disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. Hit. Passes the save again. Same roll.
Fuck.
Damn.
I think he'll still take half though.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Okay. Okay, D8s. You.
Do.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find my D8s.
You were all good.
Found them D8s.
My D8s.
Where your D8s?
Where
Where
the
the D8s at?
Where all
Hey,
the
yo,
damn
girl, where your
D8s?
D8s at?
Alright, so we got. It's 13. 19 points?
19 points of damage.
Yeah. It's 4 D8.
Because it's at 3rd level.
Yeah.
But doesn't he take half?
Of thunder damage?
Yeah, because he succeeded.
Not thunder damage and...
Oh, he would take half. If he succeeded, he would
he
take
did.
half.
Oh, well, okay. No problem.
So
You still,
that's
you still have cantrips you can throw at him, too.
Got it.
That's
okay.
true.
Oh, do you want to throw a cantrip at him?
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I guess the only other one that would work would be produce flame.
He might
Okay.
be resistant, or I don't know.
Set that sand on fire.
So if you produce flame, how much... So what does that do?
Let's see.
Burn the temple down.
It's Emmons Tower all over again.
Oh God!
This time we're on the bottom
Can't
floor.
Stop committing arson.
Mass destruction.
Let's see. I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me. If I hit, the target takes 1d8 damage. So I have to roll to hit. So I
Okay.
can't he can't dodge or anything.
No, so roll the hit. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're blessed. You're blessed.
You're blessed.
Oh, I
You're
am
blessed. So add a
Okay.
D4 to
Hashtag
it.
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Plus, also
That
you're
and that, I'm
inspired.
not even
You have
looking.
inspiration from
Yeah, you have
Cowrie as well.
inspiration.
Okay,
It's
that's
a
good.
D6.
I wrote it
Inspiration
down.
is
I
D6.
take notes, guys.
Ooh, okay, hold on. And then
So add a
I also-
D4 and a D6.
there's
to-
so many pluses here. Hold on.
Math is so hard.
23?
Yeah, definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yay!
Kill.
It's not a lot of damage, but it's all I
It's
have.
okay.
Kill.
Okay. Ooh, okay, one of those is a D8. 13?
13 points of damage.
Come on.
Yeah?
Come on. Come on. Let it be
Come on.
poetic.
Go down in hell! What does that say? What is that number?
That's a
I
9.
can't-
9
Yay!
hit points
Yes!
remaining.
Let's go.
Arthur, you look onto the honestly blown back, watery, muddy form of Lawman, and you're able to watch as like his head and his body is trying to reform, and you recognize that battling the sand further would not be beneficial. What you need to do is turn this sand into glass. And as you look with your produce flame, do you say anything to Lawman before you essentially freeze his form in place?
Say, I told you, I'd see you in hell. I just throw out the flame.
As you throw the flame forward, you watch it
poetic!
coming out of your wings, roiling fire. And actually, just to kind of cap it off, the same fire simply stored in your body from the Triple S Tavern. You watch as it emerges out of you and begins to tornado spin around the battlefield of wet sand. And you watch as a hand reaches out towards you as the cyclone races up the arm and solidifies a patch patch of this floor into nothing but dirtied, muddled glass as Lawman's form is trapped and solidified.
Oh my god.
Lawman is no longer a threat.
Yeah!
Excellent
Yeah,
job,
boy.
everybody.
R.O.A.C.H.Y, R.O.A.C.H.Y, R.O.A.C.H.Y.
With that,
Oh my god.
Can I roll it? Wait, can I roll to see if I make a nat 20? Just to see for the star?
you know what? I'll be really nice
Can we
and say
all
that.
roll nat 20?
I will
Yes.
say, well, you can all try to roll nat 20s. If you all roll nat 20s right now, the game's over. Or you guys just
Oh my
win.
god, I rolled that 20. Oh my
Everyone
god,
roll
totally
D20.
That's
I
what
rolled a nat 1!
I got a 12.
I got an 18.
Mary got nat 20.
For real?
For real,
Wait,
Mary
actually?
got it. Mary got a nat 20.
Yeah!
Good for her.
And the last thing we're gonna do, and this is gonna be the final thing we do before we head out. Okay? Hold on. Because that great fucking job, guys. I'm so proud of all of you.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
long time
that's
coming.
fucking teamwork what we just
That
did,
was.
motherfuckers. That was insane.
Also,
Absolutely
mine was
amazing.
literally a nat 20 and at the last second rolled to a 2.
Ah.
But I'm glad you rolled it. It's even more poetic.
As
Oh yeah.
again, this sounds fucking insane. like all these sounds of battle. Mary cautiously pokes her head out of the door when the battle is over and looks over and sees Lawman's sandy form now glassed and laid out across essentially the temple floor. The temple being in remarkably good condition for what just happened here, with almost no structural damage, as Mary holding the star now having the you guys are able to look and see the work that she was doing in private, the infernal energy of love and beauty carved into the star as she goes, "Everyone, gather round, for the star shall be destroyed now. I don't believe he shall harm us anymore." Does everyone gather around Mary?
Yeah, I go to her.
Yeah.
I would like to
Perfect.
stand 15 feet away, just in case.
Absolutely awesome. Not a problem at all. Give me 1 second here.
You know what? Make that 20. I'm scared.
Should form a pentagram because Satan.
Hell yeah.
Get in the pentagram,
yeah.
bro.
That's just geometry.
It's a pentagram, bro.
But there's 6 of us. Wait, you just said that, sorry. Wait a minute. Oh. Never mind.
Oh, that was an excellent battle. Great job. Woo! You all, Arthur, do you gather around the star to watch this thing's destruction?
Oh, absolutely.
You flap your wings over as Mary, within the center of all of you, looks and goes, "Incredibly well fought. I must be honest and say I am unsure what is going to happen once destroyed, for I don't believe this has ever been destroyed before. Just in case, prepare yourselves." And just looks to all of you for approval to continue.
Go for it. Fuck this guy.
As the star begins to rattle and shake, it begins to float out of Mary's hand, now crackling with his energy. Angels and choruses begin to sing. Demons begin to scream. You hear the celestial plane and the abyssal plane almost crying out and wailing in sync, as even the material plane itself has no idea what is about to happen. As you watch the cracks begin to form and the star explodes out into 5 separate pieces. As the star begins to explode out,
Oh, fuck.
you're able to hear roaring fire. You're able to hear crying demons as things beyond your comprehension begin to come, as these pieces begin to separate and a portal begins to form in between these pieces. As this thing is fractured, Mary, having her entire concentration, her eyes go completely wide as she is trying to destroy this thing. As powers beyond comprehension are now being gazed upon as this star is trying to be destroyed. Mary looks on in horror. Everyone here, give me an insight check really quickly.
16.
16.
15.
Can I get advantage because of
18.
PAX?
15.
Can I get advantage because of PAX?
Just give me a flat roll.
Got an 11.
You got an 11. Okay.
This is my combat dice. I shouldn't roll with my combat dice for non-combat stuff.
I got a 24.
24 here.
Nice, Yorda.
For everybody here, who here
Wait, you got a
got
natural 20?
Almost.
who here got above a 15? Raise your hand.
Does that include 15?
Yes, it does. Excellent. Almost everybody here. You look at Mary's face. You are currently gazing at the 6th layer of hell, as it seems that destroying this star has opened up some kind of pocket in time and space, and you're unsure if things are able to go in or out. You're unsure what is happening as this piece of infernal blacksmithing is trying to be ripped apart. As that happens, Arthur, as you gaze into this, you realize that as you're looking into this portal, you notice a root begins to grow out of this portal very slightly. And you notice as you are all looking in, you're able to see endless fire and brimstone. You're able to see mountains with rocks falling and crashing onto cages with caged sand demons being blasted for all eternity in eternal torment. And you watch as this almost tunnel into another dimension begins to elongate as roots begin to overtake it ever so slowly. And you realize as it begins to morph and shift, you're almost unsure of what you're seeing. Arthur, give me a perception check.
Uh, 16.
16. As you gaze into this portal, as this endless dry mountain and endless sand begins to shift and morph into an open forest plain, as you look deeper within, you are incredibly confused as to what you see, because it almost looks like you can see a tiefling woman kneeling in the dirt, her arms submerged into tree trunks as she whips her head and looks directly into the portal. And she looks at you. Do you say anything? Do you do anything?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare fly in.
Yeet. I jump in.
You jump in.
Can I grab Arthur?
Give me an opposed athletics check very quickly, Rhyme. And I'm going to say Rhyme and Rhyme alone on this.
What'd you get?
I got. Where's my. Oh. Got a 14.
I got a 13.
You got a 13. But everybody pause. Because I got a nat 20.
What?
Mary.
As you watch Arthur horrifiedly. So translucent. It's almost as if you're looking at simple grains of sand trying to morph and form into a face. You're able to see the spirit of Lawman. Still alive, form destroyed, unable to properly interact with you or harm you in any kind of way, but being nothing more than a gust of hot wind, is going to do his best to send you into this portal along with himself. However, Mary, looking over at this wisp of sand, is able to recognize a face. And the last victory that you guys are able to achieve is that as you look over to this demonic form, Mary says a name. Not Wolf, not Lawman, not R.O.A.C.H.Y, but says the name Gazom. It is you. As Lawman's true name is revealed, Mary having known this form in one way or another, as Lawman grasps onto you, Arthur, Gazom grasps onto you, and said, "You said you'd see me in hell. Well, we're going there together." And he throws you both into this portal. Arthur and Gazom disappear.
The portal close?
As they disappear into the portal, you watch Mary, her concentration fractured by noticing Lawman's true form, his true humanoid form. The portal explodes. The pieces scatter away. And you watch in a moment Arthur disappears into this portal, Lawman's spirit having escaped, significantly weakened from what it was before. The party here understands, all who remain in the temple, that this is not the last time you have seen Wolf Lawman survive. This is not the last you've seen of Gazom, but the next fight will not be nearly as hard. And we're still not done. Yes, Kate?
I was just gonna say, actually, no, I'm all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Perfect. Arthur. Start chucking pages away. In this moment, your body becomes sand. For just a moment once more, you and Lawman become one in the same physical form. As your body is destroyed, becoming grains of sand within this portal, as it seems like some kind of infernal and natural magic combined with your two forces is traveling you hundreds, maybe thousands of miles away. Faster than you've ever gone before. You're still alive, but your body is gone. Your eyes have not reformed. You understand that you are conscious, but you cannot see, you cannot hear. You are merely existing in this moment. With that being understood, you then feel a feather ruffle on the top of your head. You feel a few feathers ruffle on top of your head before you feel them splat off of you. You feel them once again. You feel them trying to regrow once again as you feel them and splatter onto the ground once again. Your body is being rebuilt from the top down with sand. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Few minutes pass, perhaps minutes, perhaps hours, perhaps days, perhaps weeks, you are unsure. Your body begins to regrow slowly from this form devoid of nature, and your eyes are able to reform. Your eyes and the holes in the side of your head coming back simultaneously, you're able to take in your surroundings. Would you like me to describe to you where you are in this moment?
Yes, please.
Knowing that you have been teleported, you know not to expect to be in the same place. You have traveled very far. As you look around to the environment around you, you see that it is now nighttime. Time has clearly passed since this took place, since you went into this portal. As you look around, you see that you're in a clearing. A wide open clearing with dense vegetation surrounding you. Trees of some kind, overgrowing trees. Please give me a nature check to see if you know what kind of trees these are.
Don't mind if I do. That's an 11.
An 11. Beats
Hold
a
on,
10.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
These are mangrove trees. These are seawater trees. And you are able to recognize that the one place that you know where these trees are growing in this multitude, as you are seemingly boxed in, unable to see the sea or anything else around you, There's only one place, and that is Tangleroot.
Oh!
In the center of this clearing, you're able to see a massive tree trunk, an ancient sycamore, a ginormous oak tree, seemingly cut down the center, having been hollowed out. There's some kind of entrance within this large tree, leading down to beneath the roots. Eyes and ears start to reform. Your beak begins to reform as well. As you look around, you're able to see that maybe only 100, maybe 200 grains of sand building up from the feet. You're able to see the slim, elven legs of Gazam transported to this place as well. And in this moment, as you look around, you hear this before you see it, and you're able to hear someone say, "Yes! Eden, baby, you did it! You made something grow! I am so proud of you." Now, it's just 2 globs of sand. That don't really look like much, but I know that you have potential. You have potential inside of you. We just gotta pull it out of you. And as you look over to see who is saying this, you are able to see a shifter. A D&D race, for those of you that do not know, which is a humanoid that has been imbued with certain qualities of different animal species. Pointed ears, sharp protruding teeth, maybe 5.5 feet tall. You see a mohawk of dark green hair. You see eyes that are a little bit too big for their head. You see a neck that almost looks saggy and baggy in a way, like it's meant to be inflated. You see thick hands with paws like a panther's and clawed nails extended. This person is dressed in leather armor, and you're able to see that among their leather straps, you see bronze collars. You see bands of bolaro. And across their chest, you see a bandolier. A bandolier that has odd little red cartridges slid into the little hoops. And finally, you see a gun. A hefty dark gray wooden stock with 2 large cylinders poking out from where you assume the bullets are loaded in. The metal of the weapon, a silvery blue shine. This is a mithril firearm. This is a slaver's firearm. And feared across the eastern and western seas of the palm of the fist, this is Slash-Claw. But then you also look to where Slash-Claw was talking, and you see her hunched over. You see her green hair scattered across her face. You see her long, pointed ears extending past the back of her head, with 2 black horns sprouting out. Her skin is dirty and unwashed, and her clothing is simple and ragged and torn. Her shirt and black skirt stained with mud and blood. You're unable to see her arms, as described before, as they have been grown into the ground with 2 massive tree trunks. And as she looks towards you, you see, beneath her left temple, a small cactus sprouted underneath her. As your beak reforms, your head reforms, and your body begins to reform, what is your first inkling to do as you learn that you can move a little bit?
Arthur sees like the 2 figures here, like he sees them both.
Yes.
His first instinct probably is to move forward, but also recognizing the other person there, or at least recognizing that they're a slaver. There's like, I think, 2 conflicting feelings of like, oh my gosh. Like I don't want to too, and then of wanting to just absolutely death this person.
Okay.
So I think he's kind of frozen there until someone sees him first.
Okay. Comfortingly, as you kind of are just kind of like shocked at what just happened, you do hear Eden speak for the first time in a very long time. And the first thing you hear her say is, "Bloody useless cunt, I can't make things that are green. Listen to me. I can't do it. It's not in my blood. Stop fucking sheep and listen to what I say." Claw looks down at that and goes, "You got a mouth, but you're a team player. We just gotta find your motivation to be part of this team."
Girl.
I really don't like that kind of language. And I've already said that if you grow something green that you can eat, and you haven't made anything grow, so rewards don't motivate you. And Claw hasn't noticed you as of yet.
As I hear him say that, am I like standing behind him?
So currently behind him, Eden kind of cocked her head over to look at you, so Eden can like see something growing. Doesn't really recognize that it's you yet, just like something just happened.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Since he hasn't noticed me yet, I want to, where Eden, like in front of her, where she's trying to make something grow, I want to make like a plant sprout, where he can see it, where they both can see it, and I want to make something grow, kind of like slowly, and then let me see. I want to be able to then make it grow very quickly and try to trap Claw, inevitably like kind of wrapping around him.
So
and
you
stuff.
want to
This
grow?
would be plant growth.
You want to do a plant growth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I'm already here.
Yeah. So you're...
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a slow, like, trapping kind of process, okay?
Yeah.
You make a single vine begin to sprout out right near the cactus which Eden was able to grow. And as it begins to kind of spindle around the cactus, Claw looks at that and kind of like puts his hands up, like kind of moves his mohawk back and goes, "I am so happy with you right now. Oh my god, Eden," and kind of like bends down and like puts a hand on her to kind of like comfort her and goes like, "Oh my god, Eden, you have no idea. I was gonna go and cover Barnum in honey and put him in a fire ant nest, and you just saved Barnum from a horrific evening. I'm so proud of you right now." He kind of stands back up and he's like, "I gotta tell everybody," and then he turns around and he sees the sand blob of you on the ground and sees Gazom's formed as well, and he looks at you and Gazom as he goes, wait a minute, hold on, did you?" And he kind of looks back to Eden and goes, "Did you bring these people here? This is like some kind of gift from me? Oh my god, you're treating me so well, Eden, thank you." As he walks over and he kind of like begins looking at you and he's kind of like, because again, you can't really do much. The sprout now is larger than the tiny cactus as he's like not really noticing it that much. Looks over and goes, "You look like a little owl, pal. I'm not sure who you are." And you, so do you say anything back to him?
Arthur's like so angry. Arthur really doesn't want to say anything that's gonna make things worse, especially after he just heard him say Barnum. So Arthur's just gonna shut up.
Arthur's quiet and goes, "You can make sand snowmen? That's fucking rad.
Oh, thank God.
Maybe the next one's gonna be a little bit better." And as he takes his shotgun and fully just demolishes your physical form as you need to restart your building process.
Damn it.
You then realize that like now you're going from the feet up, so you can kind of feel your body similar to Lawman, just begin to like, and just kind of like begin to like reset into like the physical form, and goes over and goes, and who is this sandy bastard over here? Law, is that you? Oh, you never come out here. It's been so long. You've been in a bit of a dry spell, and then immediately you just see Gazom's form, and just trying to hit Slash-Claw for making such a shitty joke, and goes, "What the? You're buck naked and in a form I've never seen. You're looking thin. You need something to eat. Need a new body. And where's your star? We have a lot to talk about." And then you watch as Gazom moves over to Slash-Claw and begins and begins speaking in Infernal, and Slash goes, "Oh, yeah, Slash-Claw, no, you know this in this moment, can speak Infernal," and goes, No, it's my job. No, it's my job. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't think you really have the authority. You're not Bronzeback. Okay, fine. Well, if you want to go get approval from the bookkeeper, you can go get approval from the bookkeeper. But she stays with me until then. Fine, I'll keep her above dirt. And you'll get visitation, too. But you can either take her... Okay, look, you can take her to your place in Underhand... Ooh. You didn't hear what you did to get her sent here, did you? She might have burned down your house, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah. And she somehow was able to grow some roots out of the rock, and so not only is the house gone, the entire plot of land that it was on is gone too, so that's not great. Yeah. Well... Oh, wait. But... No. Oh, shit. I did? Oh, fuck, I am so... Wait. He's who? Oh, fuck. And then Slash-Claw runs down and starts trying to reform your body faster by, like, putting you back together, like, kind of like moving the sand around. It's like, if he was a druid, you should have told me. This is kind of my thing. And then starts putting you back together.
No. Can I resist?
You want to kind of shake yourself just kind of loose?
I don't want to touch me.
As you're just kind of like... and just kind of like trying to slide around his little arms, is trying to touch you. He goes, "You are just a Law. How do you do this? How do you put your pants on one leg at a time? Like, you're impossible. Like, I'm not even sure how someone would even be able to touch you, let alone fuck you. But whatever." And just starts like trying to put you back together, failing completely. The vine has now grown to be about 4 or 5 feet tall. As that happens, Slash-Claw goes, "Okay. You can now feel your feathers begin to pop out of your head again. You can feel the moisture return to your eyes and your tongue. And you can feel everything begins to settle in your body. And you can feel color begin to return to you." As that happens, Slash-Claw goes, "Okay, fine. Then you get out of here. I know you hate this place. You come back here. You can kill your sandy fucking pet or whatever this thing is. And then take her where you want. But in the meantime... it seems like Eden can finally make something grow. And I think," and then he looks over to you, Arthur, now reformed in your owl form, "I think she has the proper motivation. Give me an athletics check right now, +6 for your plant growth to try to grab him."
Come on. You can.
Okay, that is 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
With the +6?
Yes, I rolled a 9. If that doesn't pass, I can't put my coin.
As you look over to Slash-Claw and you watch this, you're like, you're sweating as much as sand can sweat as this vine has grown and now begins to lurch over towards Slash-Claw. As you watch Slash-Claw go, "So yes, motivation. Buddy, what's your name?" And as he looks directly to you, Arthur, you can speak if you want to. You do not have to, though.
I'm just not gonna say anything. I don't feel it. I don't want to talk to him.
Slash-Claw loads 2 shells into his shotgun and goes, "It doesn't matter what your name is. because you're part of the team now. And as he levels his shotgun directly at you to shoot you in the chest, the vine grabs onto the shotgun barrel, pulls it to the side. The shotgun blast rings out and scatters Lawman's form once again. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Arthur!
Oh my god.
Arthur! What the
Holy
fuck?
shit, dude.
I have one fucking job, dude. One fucking job, and you fucked me in the ass.
All right, guys, who's got?
I love you.
shit?
That was an incredible story. That was incredible role playing. Well done. Well done.
Oh, and the
was
music
great.
ended. Ladies and gentlemen, are we having a good time?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let's just a quick fucking recap. Lawman taken out of Arthur. Arthur taken out of R.O.A.C.H.Y.
It's okay.
We're Roki now. Roki.
Roki horror.
Rachi?
We're
Rachi.
still gonna be Rochi, even if we don't have the A.
Kate and I discussed privately, due to Kate's new schedule and evenings being very tight, there is no guarantee that she will be able to join us, which is very sad, but she's always welcome back. And if she is welcome back, I wonder who in the world she will inhabit and how she will snake her way back into our game. But with all of that, yes, sadly, Arthur's going to be put on the back burner. However, now added to the list of possible rescues from Tangleroot, if Barnum and Eden was not motivation enough.
You're torturing my dad.
Seems
I'm
like
gonna help him.
seems like Arthur's now added to that list.
Did we
Wait,
level
what did you
up?
just say? You're torturing
Can we
my
level up?
dad?
Barnum, he was gonna cover him in honey and put him with fire.
Pirates!
That's awful.
I thought you were.
dad! You're
I
my
thought you were
dad!
talking
You're my
about
dad!
Slash
Boogie,
Claw.
woogie, woogie.
Oh no no
My
no no
papa.
no.
Dad, father, stop
terrifying.
this.
Terrifying.
Slash Claw is way more terrifying than Lawman could ever be. Like,
God.
holy fuck.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm so proud of you. I was like, oh fuck, we're fucked.
And
oh, God.
with all of that, you guys do level up, and this will be your level up going into Rahi's questline and the Battle of the Bards.
Woo!
And then you will level up after
Okay.
the Battle of the Bards, and then it is out into the great wide world from the city. But yes,
So exciting.
Weird.
everyone that I just watched everyone go through like the stages of running a fucking marathon. That was like complete elation and excitement, and then horror, and then exhaustion, and then excitement, and now exhaustion again.
If I had mending, I would have tried to put the star back together and just be like, let's take it to Yasa, but I don't have mending.
You can get the
I
pieces.
was thinking, like, what if we just, like, take the star to Yasa? Like, we have Arthur safe, you know?
Like, turn it in.
That's
yeah.
true.
The baller move of like lost and found, bitch. Jesus Christ. Keep
How
meditating.
shiny is the star?
Do we still have the star, or is it like gone?
No. Well, the pieces are there. It's broken, but you can definitely find the pieces.
How about we take the pieces and each wear them like a little badge?
Wow, what a baller thing to be like.
Damn.
No one's ever broken one of these stars before, to be walking around partners and be like, you'd become the fucking king, because they're like, you can get us out of here, you can get us out of here. Like,
You guys, let's make them into friendship bracelets.
Yes, that's what we're going to do with them.
No, we're gonna
Yeah.
glue them together and make a little star.
And then
put on
break it
Calvary's
again to
belt.
hopefully go to where Arthur went and be like, come back!
Also, the fucking hilarious. Can I just mention the comedy of Lawman reforms into, like, I want you to imagine imagine the outside of your body was like sand, but the inside was hollow. That's how Gazam, his true name, looks. So he's like thin and wispy and incredibly weak. Could you fucking imagine he reforms and then gets immediately shot with a shotgun blast?
It's what he deserves.
It's what he
I love
deserves.
that for
him.
Sucks to suck, bitch.
Love that.
He's
for
basically
him.
just like a soul and kind of a body. Like he still exists, but he's physically useless, essentially.
Yeah. You can say that again.
But yes, I hope that was good for everybody. That ran for
was
3.5 hours. Good job,
Oh
guys.
my
God.
god.
Now, admittedly,
Drew.
Yeah, Drew, you're okay.
Well done, Drew.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Truly.
the first 30 minutes were just us dicking around. But yeah,
As it should be.
super fun, very super fun. But yes, everybody.
Gab showed up like a nuke and then was just like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
It's on.
I can
Also-
calculate this out. I can calculate this out.
For 6th level, am now resistant to lightning and thunder damage, which feels like something I should have already been resistant to, but now I am.
That's sick.
Wait, so that means that you and Rai can have like a proper fight if you want, because that means that the extra
God.
lightning damage that she does will just be negated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
really
because you're
homoerotic
resistant to
fight.
Rahi's lightning damage.
Everybody
anyways.
stop being horny for my NPCs.
Never.
Make them hot.
You made
Drew.
Rahi really
Yeah.
hot. That's not my fault.
It's not my
Yeah.
fault.
Can I roll with advantage performance check to see if Rahi thinks I'm hot?
We
Right
all
now?
were huge
Right now.
Yes, roll it right
I
now.
just want to say.
It's not my fault that she beat the shit out of me
Okay.
looking really hot.
They both rolled 17
Oh,
plus
you-
whatever my performance.
Yo, Rai is down to smash.
Hey!
Listen.
Hey,
Jordan
yo.
I think Jordan needs a gun.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Jordan needs a gun.
Hold on.
Do you want
hold
to
on,
borrow my
hold
gun?
On, hold on. Hold
Maybe.
on. Wait.
What?
Pause.
What?
This
What?
is so funny. Hang on.
What?
We go to desert reservations, get sucked through the ground, come back just visibly stronger and more powerful. Like, let's go to dinner, bitch.
We'd
Yeah,
like 4
cheers.
orders of mozzarella sticks.
Yo, I got margarita pitchers up in here.
Get us the assorted ashes, please.
Margarita bitches.
We're
If you-
splitting the potato skins evenly.
The only thing I get is if you stay
Orders of
within
mac and
10
cheese. 2 orders of mac and cheese.
There we go.
If you stay within 10 feet of me, you get +4 to every saving throw.
Oh, you get an aura now?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
He's got an aura.
That's so good. I am going to
Oh, I get a new spell too.
increase my level in
Ooh, I'm getting spells.
sorcerer, and I'm gonna take the meta magic adept feat
Hell
to get
yeah.
more meta magic options.
More things to roll. Yes, but with all of that, we're going to call it there. Everybody that
Yep.
watched, we deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much. YouTube,
Thank you.
Twitch, and truly, next session, probably, I don't know, sometime next week, we'll certainly see. But, you know, a lot of scheduling weekends are busy, but it'll be a great time, and we're hoping you look forward to that. But as Matten says, in the meantime, we have been R.O.A.C.H.Y and the Palm and Fist. We've been Rulebook Optional, and we love you all. Have a nice night.
Good
Peace
night,
out,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.